We're sending it. Says it's healthy now.
go.
That's insane. How is the stream gonna be unhealthy before I go live and healthy when I go live and hit the live button? Hello YouTube, this is Cody, the special great sorcerer of the last arc. Welcome to episode 5 of Chadmirals. I am joined here again with my wonderful co-host, the Chadmiral himself, Borsalino Lucas, and we are also joined with our rear Chadmiral reporting for Booty, vexyz, the lurking twerking legend from Texas.
That is I.
What's
What's
funny
up,
is before he became vexyz, he became Alexis Texas, which is wild to me.
Bro. No comment. What's good, everybody? Super glad to be here again for, what is this, like the 5th Chadmirals?
5th episode, baby. Isn't that crazy?
Let's go.
We're
That
consistent.
is crazy.
Dude, rain, sleet, or snow, just like UPS, we're gonna be there. Wait, that's not UPS, that's USPS.
Hashtag not
Yo.
sponsored.
Let's go.
So, let's see. What do we start off with for topics? Anybody watch anything good this week other than Doctor Who?
Oh, bro. Okay, so y'all remember in the first Chadmirals episode where people were calling me like an emotionally disconnected monster because I've never cried at an anime or a manga before?
I swear, if Doctor Who made you cry but you didn't cry for the Mary, I'm gonna think you're an emotionally disconnected monster.
First of all, Heaven Sent did in fact make me cry the first time I watched it, which is the best episode of Doctor Who ever. If you know, you know. But no. I literally just I had one tear stream down my face. I was gonna take a picture of it, but I haven't done a face reveal for y'all yet. But yeah, like I was watching an anime that I have previously talked about on Chadmirals, and it actually did make water come out of my eyes. It was crazy, and I wanted to let you guys know.
What anime was it?
It was actually season 2, part 2 of Ancient Magus Bride. There was just a ridiculously there's just a really rough moment where like they just do such a good job of depicting like some of the human condition and like different disabilities and like a mental states and things like that. And I resonated so hard with one of these characters. And like in this moment, I'm not going to spoil anything specific. In this moment, this person mentally snapped, and I literally felt it in my soul. And I had to pause everything, and like I had to just like go for a walk around the block and just like be so pensive for like a minute. I was just like, this hurt. Like this actually hurt me. And yeah, there was like a tear that streamed down my face. I wasn't like bawling, like sobbing or anything like that, but it's crazy.
I just had an experience, well, not like that, because I was actually like sobbing watching this week's JJK episode. Maybe it wasn't this week's, but maybe it was last week's. But me and my sister watch that weekly as it comes out, whenever she gets a moment to watch it. And I read the manga weekly, as everyone knows, because I keep hyping it up and trying to make all of my friends current with it as soon as possible. And I knew that a character's death was going to happen in the anime. And as we're both sitting there watching it, she's struggling, fighting to not cry. And she turns to me to look at me, and she sees tears flowing out of my eyes as I'm trying to watch this. And she's like, "You knew this was going to happen. Why are you crying?" And I was like, "Let me have my moment. This is my boy." like in the manga, it's like a couple panels. But in the anime, it is like... In the anime, it's the music, the voice acting. They added a whole piano score and then like a whole other separate score to show between like his death scene and his like time being alive. It's whoa. You're speaking poneglyph.
Yeah, am I okay now?
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all. I said I dropped an F-bomb, but yeah. So topic right now, Mr. Bushido. We're just going over what we watched this week. So I did watch Doctor Who, and I did cry. Actually, I sobbed. It was insane. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil that.
I'm not caught up yet. But
my wife, shout out, baby love. Go follow her on the TikToks. She cried the entire time, but that's because David Tennant's her favorite Doctor, and It was very emotional for her. Then I tried to watch the new Scott Pilgrim, but I was somewhat disappointed with it. So I only made it into like episode 4.
I like it. Like Baby Love is basically like what like the fourth Chadmiral because we can hear her in the background.
Yeah, she's gaming. And I could do it either in my living room or in the laundry room, and the laundry room is like super tight. So I'm like, I'd rather not sit in my laundry room all night.
Do it. No, but yeah, like I have heard mixed things about the Doctor Who thing. I heard some people like, but I feel like they're just kind of coming out of the woodwork, like not actually like Doctor Who fans. They're just like like just coming out to bash on things, and I'm just like, whatever, man.
No,
Matt Smith is the best Doctor. Is what it take, Mr. Bushido. I respect you, and I do love Matt Smith. But of the new Who Doctors, I actually put him literally in the probably second from the bottom. My number one is Peter Capaldi. Lucas
Peter
knows
Capaldi.
this, and
Yes.
he's phenomenal. He's so good. But yeah, I'm not caught up yet. I'm still partway into the Jodie era, but I want to get caught up as soon as possible.
Once you watch the 60th, I'll tell you my honest thoughts on it. I will say it was a great episode of Doctor Who, but I did have some issues with the way they handled some of it. No, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to even give it.
I appreciate you because I'm like over here like don't do it, don't do it. And then like I'm rewatching through Doctor Who right now with Dyer, who might tune into the once he's off of work and whatnot a little bit. I definitely don't want him to get spoiled or anything, so I'm watching like what I say as well. Mr. Bushido, I do want to give you your flowers though. No major spoilers for the recent chapter or anything, but you did get some form of carrot in 1100. It was just an Usopp pirate instead of
called it, Mr. Bushido.
And then we also did see X Drake, which is absolutely crazy to me. So I absolutely have to like bow down to you for that. Like for sure.
Cody, you said you're not like super duper familiar with Doctor Who, right?
No, not at all.
No. I think you'd enjoy it.
I think you would love it, bro.
Yeah,
I really do.
The lore is really deep, like really deep.
Yeah, it's insane because it's like it's all these like monster of the weeky type of like disconnected stories, and then you find out like before like it's too late and you're just so deep into it. You're like, oh, everything was connected. Like this all makes too much sense. I'm not even kidding. I will start reading JJK tonight, although it will be very difficult. Well, no, you want to do the streams, but I will start reading another. I will start watching Reborn literally tonight. If you start watching Doctor Who tonight,
you don't even gotta watch Reborn. I don't even. Oh man. What a take! I love Reborn the anime, but like if you watch it, you're not gonna get the last 2 arcs. That's just a crying shame. And like the last 2 arcs are so drippy. Ugh.
Shout out to the last arc, but yeah, like sorry, it's a joke I make every time. But no, I like for me it's just more convenient for me to digest like the anime, and then like once there's a cutoff point, I'll just be like, Cody, where does the anime cut off?
You guys, speaking of JJK, and again with JJK, recalling our interview Wednesday with Katie Paisley, Pikachu Paisley, Katie, I love her. Oh my gosh, after we were done with the interview and everyone else left, me and her cooked on Jujutsu Kaisen because she's caught up to 236 right now. And we were spitting theories back and forth for like almost an hour. And I was like, oh my gosh, Katie, you have no clue how long I've been waiting for someone to talk to.
Bro, well, I'm about to give you some good news. So I've decided, since we're not playing D&D on Sunday now, I'm going to...
Why? We are. What?
No, not this Sunday. Every other Sunday.
No, we are playing every Sunday. That's why we have 2 VCs.
No, we're playing on Saturday with your group.
And Sundays.
No, remember at the end of last session, I said because it's my only day off, it was every other week. And then we said we'd see each other. No, because I can't play on Sunday.
Oh, well, yeah, Sam is planning to play because they're like, no, we said we're going to play every week because now we have the 2 VCs. And I was like, oh. So
And we'll figure that. Anyway, this Sunday though, I'm catching up on all my manga. I'm reading the rest of Berserk. I'm gonna try to catch up all the way on JJK.
Dang.
I just caught up on Berserk again. This shit, I had to put it down. It made me so sad.
I'm gonna because I get up at like 7 a.m. anyway with the kids, so I'm just gonna spend the whole day reading manga and then take a break for the TLA call every week, and then boom, more manga. It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be a good day, and maybe some TCG in the night. Mm.
Hey.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm responding to the chat really quickly because this guy should definitely watch the Capaldi era. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
I like
It's a typo. Classic me. But no, that's mostly what I've been watching. Is like I'm obsessed with Ancient Magus Bride. Season 2 is fantastic. Season 1 was like 6 years ago, and it blew my mind when I first watched it. And then I waited so long for season 2. The first half of season 2 was pretty good. Second half of season 2 is making me feel many things. And then I've been watching through Doctor Who and also rewatching through Code Geass right now. And me and Lucas are watching through Steins Gate, but that hasn't happened since since a couple episodes ago, Chadmirals wise.
Yes, yeah. I've been so busy, man.
Oh, you're good, brother.
I finally watched all of the second part of Thousand Year Blood War arc because like I've already read all of Bleach, so it was like I watched the cool scenes that I waited for a while, but I'm not gonna sit there and watch the whole episode until I can binge it all. Like I don't know if that makes sense, but
yeah,
no, I get it.
Finally, actually like getting to see everything I wanted, man. I'm just taking this moment to say, Bleach finally got its final arc, guys. We were right. It came back. I don't know how many more times as a Bleach fan I gotta keep saying this. Like, you guys remember how silly everyone felt when it's like, no, man, when Bleach comes back, Bleach coming back. Like, we eaten so good. Oh,
Dude,
it's not fair.
The big three dominated this year.
Oh,
Them and JJK had just like they swept the scene this year.
Don't even start on JJK. Shibuya has made me feel not even just Shibuya, but the hidden inventory arc too, man. If you haven't been keeping up on the anime, I just feel sad for you because the amount of like work these animators are putting into Mappa. Like, shout out to the animators at Mappa.
Yes,
we don't like the studio, but the animators themselves who are putting in these like painstaking works and like sequence breakdowns in Sakuga.
Kings and queens. Yep.
Oh my god! Fuck it. Nope. There it is.
Yeah. I need to finish Bleach too, man. Like that's the only one I'm not like super pressed about catching up because I am still salty. Because I found out some stuff about Renji in the 1,000 Year Blood War. And I can't remember exactly what it was, but it pissed me off at the time. So now that I can't remember exactly what I saw, because it was a panel from one of the 1,000 Year Blood Wars, that means it's time to read it again.
Yeah, JJK nothing from that concerning that character should make you upset.
But maybe it was not a spoiler, and it was something from like a fan manga or something.
Yeah, it might have been bait. Like honestly,
Kubo baits a lot of death out. He's worse than Oda. Like the problem with Kubo though is Kubo went through with it. Kubo actually went through and killed a fan favorite, like a top 10 character. Kubo actually was like, no, this is his story arc. This is the end. This is like the best point to kill him. And the fan base sent death threat after death threat. I mean, like, the man actually had to come back and bring this character back alive because he was fearing for his own safety.
That's insane.
Dude, nah, but I won't spoil you on which character it is. But, like, when you get to that point, I'll let you know, and I'll be like, yo, dog, could you imagine if we had to live in this kind of world, though? That I just imagine it. We're like, man, could you imagine sane anime fans?
Who was it the other day that we were talking about that wasn't afraid to pull the trigger?
What?
We were talking about a mangaka the other day, and we were like, they're not afraid. Like,
Gege. It's Gege.
Yeah, JJK for sure. That is. I've heard I've only gotten partway into Shibuya. I'm pretty sure where the anime is at right now is actually past where I got in the manga when I was reading like right after season 1 dropped back in the day. And so like yeah, like but from what I have heard and seen on me just barely tipping my toe into anime TikTok, that shit gets nuts. And this guy is not afraid to swing the axe in every direction, and that's just wild.
I don't think it was Gigi though. I think we were talking about somebody else.
Not Mura.
No, no, because we like from the beginning, Miura is gonna like pull some shit. Like from the beginning, I can't remember who it was though.
You see, I'm fine, Mr. Bushido, with with a character that I like dying if it is a meaningful death or if it is like a full arc, like a capstone on like a full journey and this and that. Like there are great moments, but then there are moments where people get fridged, and that is what I don't like. Whenever somebody's entire future potential in the entire context of this story is reduced down to being less important than like the MC learning a lesson, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know.
I want to spoil Naruto so bad because I'm like, dog, you are literally summarizing one character in my mind, and it's like
Jiraiya?
No, it's fucking Neji. Hey guys, imagine having Neji's dad there too. You could have had the most impactful thing, Kishimoto, and you chose Neji instead of his dad.
I'm really good. I won't lie. I tend to like, I don't want to say enjoy because that's not the right word, but like a good
appreciate.
I can appreciate a good like hard turn death. Like I always think of The Walking Dead, which spoilers for a comic that came out forever ago and a TV show that came out forever ago. But like when Glenn died and Negan picked him, like because that was chapter 100. Like I remember reading that the day it dropped, and like no one knew who he was gonna pick, and there was no spoilers for it or anything like that. It was like, what?
Yeah, I don't want to say. I was literally about to be like, yeah, and then I remembered like you haven't watched it yet, Lucas. So I'm just like, but like there is very meaningful arc resolution with the unaliving of certain characters and some of my favorite characters, and some like and that is like honestly, if I were to list off some of my absolute favorite anime / manga of all time, pretty much all of them have that present. I'm sorry if y'all could hear Rosie. She's being a BR. But,
No.
Like, it's just like when it's tastefully done, when it gives like a really really impactful moment and things like that, that's great. But when it is like just like wow, that sucks, then yeah, I dislike it, especially if it's a character that I like.
Yeah, man. Like imagine, I don't know, like that. Now I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Let's think of a different rabbit hole of wasted potential of a character's meaningless death that fucking impacted me.
I think the only like manga series I've read where like the character's death meant something like completely 100%, and it wasn't just like character development or something, was probably Full Metal Alchemist. I think that has probably the best written deaths in like, because like think about Hughes, like he got his revenge in the end. Like he's the reason the whole government found out about Pride and everything. Like he's I don't know. I like the way that Arakawa writes her deaths. Like,
yeah, that's a good one. I liked. There was I just had it on the tip of my tongue, man. I think the one that impacted me the most is in Jujutsu Kaisen, and I think it is because of how much I adore the mannerisms, the voice acting, the fandom, and like how beloved this character is, and how much the author has stated like it intrigues like their own personal daily life. They constantly think about this character as well, and it's like, man, it's good. It's really good. I don't think I've ever like Jiraiya hit me hard, and Jiraiya is a really meaningful death because it makes Naruto have to actually think about something like in retrospective to his series, like Naruto had always been a carefree ninja, like doing whatever he wanted, chasing Sasuke, wanting to be Hokage, chasing cats, like doing dumb stuff. But like when it hit him that he actually lost something close to him, that was the first like impactful loss that he had that he couldn't do anything about except move forward. And
Yeah.
it like those kinds of things where it makes the characters question their own, like, what are they doing? How could I become Hokage if I, like, I love those moments in Naruto because it's, oh my gosh, shout out to Goat Train. Oh my gosh, don't do Chainsaw Man, dude, that hurt, the snowball fight, I'm not ready.
Right, chill, we're not there. That's huge anime only spoilers, but yeah, I wanted to shout out to Goat Train. I was watching you on Red Skull podcast with our guy Polypede Works. I didn't catch the whole thing because we started to go live, and that one, that was the 1099 review that just got posted earlier, and yeah, great vibes. Can't wait to have you back on the channel, brother, and fire new logo also, by the way.
Yeah. We were talking about it in like TLA's production chat about how good your new logo is, bro. It slaps. It's a great new logo.
Oh yeah.
Ghost, come on Chadmirals sometime.
Hop in now.
Yeah, why not now? Why not hop on, Ghost?
Hop in now.
Yeah, if you hop in, we'll literally move you in like a.
I am so wild right now that you have no idea. But like, who's the snowball fight? Okay, yeah, Mr. Bushido. You want to talk about like that, dude? I don't know if snowball fight or the birthday got me more because man. Man, I just want him to have his cake. Why does Portal have to lie to me about cake? Why does Chainsaw Man have to lie to me about cake? Why does...
Bruh.
It's not fair. Just let them have their cake and eat it.
Yo,
dude.
Speaking of that, not totally related, but I just sent pictures in the TLA general chat of my
bread?
Most beautiful sourdough loaf I have ever made. So join the Discord, link in the description if you want to go see my brand. But dude, I am so proud of it. It is crazy. It's like a child, like watching it grow up and rise, and yeah, it's just a beautiful experience. I'm super happy.
Goat Train's busy making food right now. It's all right.
Nah, respect. But we'll get you on one of these Fridays. Yeah. I'm super obsessed with bread right now, guys. Sorry, that's all I got on the mind.
No. I keep thinking about Bleach, and I don't know why. I want more Bleach.
I think it's because of the Katie stream.
Yeah, man.
The Katie stream. Yeah, y'all talked about Bleach for a good bit.
Didn't Kubo say he'd write an arc about Ichigo going to hell? Or something like that?
He did. He did do it. As I think I talked about this on the interview briefly, but as the 1,000-Year Blood War arc came back for the anime, Kubo simultaneously in tandem dropped one chapter of Bleach returning with like everyone after the events of the Bleach manga. And like they had to go through with this performance after captains die so that captain's souls can be sent to hell because they have so much spiritual pressure that it affects like all of the other world's distortions, and they have to like send that. And so like you find out that like, whoa, dude, all these other captains are there, and it's this really cool, like really big setup. And we've been stuck there since the beginning of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. So I was like, Hey, Kubo, could you, I love watching Bleach, but you know what I miss? Reading Bleach week to week, month to month. Give me a drop, anything. I feel like a Hunter fan right now.
Oh my god, stop. Don't do this to me. But you said favorite character in Bleach, and for me, it's literally there's only two top contenders. No, three. I would say three.
And Chad, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. What a take.
That's such a hot take.
Nell is top three. I would also say Shunsui, Kyoraku. That guy is top freaking three for me. And number one though, far and away the best character is Yoruichi.
Yo, those are respectable. My top three, Gotta give it up also to Navigator to Ostorovic. I love her, my girl. Number 2, Mayuri Kurotsuchi. I love the Frieza voice. I love the monologues. I love the speeches. I love the full circle his character has in Thousand Year Blood War arc, and it's
I love that his Bankai is just a big old baby.
dude, no.
It's
Oh
just
my
a
gosh.
big old baby.
What's crazy is he reworked it.
Boys, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
That's fine. But like my number 1 favorite Bleach character, and this is cool because Lucas is going to the bathroom, is Hirako Shinji. Oh my god. I love the drip with the beret, finding out he's a captain, finding out he has his own hollow mask, he has his own cool Bankai. Oh,
when Homeboy said Shinji get in the robot, I felt no wrong anime. Sorry.
Even though that is my favorite anime. Yeah, no, Shinji is
sorry,
so
I had
cool.
to do it.
He also talks backwards, and he has like this really cool tongue piercing. Like, he also went toe to toe with Aizen. How many other people do you think? What did you guys think of the Conjurer? It was me. It was all right. Captain Heat. Oh, 3-day.
Bro,
You were so right.
Hold on. I knew Conjuro was dust from literally the second he was introduced, but honestly, like during the Odin flashback, everyone had like these like super profound moments, and like he fought with Ashura Doji for like 3 straight days, and then like you find like all these and then it was just like, hi, I exist, can I follow you now? And I'm just like, I don't know.
Zaraki and Unohana are goated picks as well. Will of Dreams, like those. We love Zaraki, and I love Unohana. She's a goated like sleeper pick. Dude, Toshiro was low key so cool throughout Bleach, but my problem with him
Toshiro was my favorite captain during the before during the Arankar arc. He's probably one of my favorites.
And no way, dog. Like during the Arankar arc, dude, like over Ukitake or Kyoto or Shunsui, like.
So Shunsui was like one of my favorites for a while, but like it was just, I don't know, he was like.
Also, how are we gonna ignore Genryusai Yamamoto? I forgot the middle part. Tekken would be frowning at me right now. He used to do this big bombastic thing. He'd be like, Genryusai Yamamoto, and
was it Maginatama? Like is that? No. I might be wrong. I don't remember.
Man,
excuse me. No, but I mean, I love Soy Phone is actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, but like I love all the captains. Like I really do love all the captains, but there are just a few that like really resonated with me, and like I feel like the captain I put at the lowest would have probably honestly been like Byakuya. I'm not even gonna lie. Like that's how much I love all the other captains and just don't appreciate
crazy. Him. Byakuya had like, you know what Byakuya had over every other captain? Character development. He developed. That's such a crazy take. Like I understand they are very cool characters, but like, bro, that Byakuya he changed.
No, I get it, and I like him now, but I'm specifically like remembering when I was into Bleach, which was like over a decade ago, bro.
I get that.
This is a long time ago, and I'm a different person now. And you know, like, and yeah, now he's a different person too. But like, it was just like, he was definitely my least favorite for the longest time. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really should get back into Bleach because I honestly I only watched the Thousand Year Blood War arc part 1. I haven't seen any of part 2, and I specifically did not read the ending because I heard terrible things. So I have no idea what I'm in store for when I do pick it up.
Shigekune Yamamoto. That's what it is. We got it. Thank you. Shout out to 3-day, the best mod of the world. Like we could never ask for a better mod in the whole world. Literally the GOAT. Literally the W of this community. The 3, if you turn it sideways, guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Turns into a W.
That is true. It's I just fact checked it on my phone. I turned it sideways. It's absolutely correct.
Yep. Yeah. W3-day. Kenpachi's the smoker, but how dare how dare you sit on a throne of lies, Mr. Bushido? You know what Smoker's never done? Taken a W. You know what Kenpachi does? Win.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I do when I see Kenpachi? I get excited because he's coming out to catch a body. You know what Smoker does? Catches an owl. Catches his own body. You don't want that smoke. I'm peeking.
So hard.
Smoker doesn't even use his devil fruit to its full efficiency.
No,
Like-
I mean, never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
No, what were you gonna say? Say that hot take, baby.
It's not a hot take. It's literally a fact. Up until a certain point, Kenpachi doesn't use his Zanpakuto to its full efficiency. So
exactly. So it's like the same premise. Like, but you know what's crazy is Kenpachi holds himself back for enjoyment. Smoker holds himself back because he sucks.
Bro. Oh man, I was actually talking to somebody about. I think I was talking to Dyer. Shout out to my guy Dyer Regulus. After reading the most recent chapter about like what could potentially Smoker's significance be in the coming arc, and I don't think it's gonna be Egghead. Like honestly, I think that train is sailed, or that ship is sailed. But like I really think it would be so amazing if we do see Smoker. And you know, like, his entire journey has been him like seeing like small little pieces of the Jenga tower getting pulled out from like what he thought his beliefs and ideals were, and seeing the Straw Hats that were not actually bad people and things like that, and then like seeing that the government is actually bad people, and him talking post time skip to like Aokiji, who was about to defect and like or had just defected. He's like, I'm still me, and like things like that. He is just like, it's so crazy to me that like I thought of this the other day where it's like, what if we do see Smoker on Elbaf somehow, and specifically he talks to Saul the defector. And this is the final link in the chain to get Smoker to realize, like, he's just like, okay, this is what I needed to see or hear for me to decide and stand on it with 10 toes confidently that I will or I will not leave the government.
Yeah.
And also, Mr. Bushido, hold on. I gotta call him out on chat real quick. If you think Smoker's heading to Cross Guild to get a dub, what are you smoking so I can get a hit, brother? If Smoker goes to Cross Guild, he's literally setting himself up for another fat fucking L.
Yeah, he couldn't take
He
out...
could not take Buggy even.
Bro, but no, I think Smoker's already soared, bro. I really do.
I think
he's
Smoker
already
is with the
soared.
Revolutionaries, and he is one of the sword defectors who's going to be like the link into revolutionizing and
I would
setting
love
up
to
the
see-
infrastructure of the military.
I would love to see that, but I don't want it to be off screened. I want to actually see the revelation, and like if this man were to talk to literally, he is known as Saul the Defector.
That's right.
This is what like I would love to see the interaction on screen where he's just like I understand now, you know, like I
But
get
also,
it. You know,
vexyz, who else left the Marines?
I mean, I mentioned he already talked to Kuzan, like
And Dragon.
Oh,
that is true.
Oh.
Yeah, that is true. That is
Yo,
true.
yeah.
if Smoker could have been a cadet,
And he talked to
when
him
Dragon left the
at
Marines.
Logetown.
Logetown, yeah, and he could have been a cadet when Smoker was a Marine, because Smoker had to be a Marine in from 16 to however long until he created the Revolutionary Army. And you can join, as we see with Kube, you can join the Marines at 16, 17 years old in this world. So Smoker entirely could have been a Marine.
I mean,
Oh wait, no, he was a child.
Yeah, it showed us we know he was
But what
Dude,
vexyz
he was
is
like
saying
7.
is that he would want Smoker to talk to Saul, as Saul being a defector in the Marines. And I'm saying that as defectors in the Marines, we also have another major player that is Dragon that Smoker could talk to and be pulled away to join Luffy's crew or join a revolution of some sort to rebuild the Marines, which is the Revolutionary Army's main goal is to build that.
But
Yeah.
I'm seeing like I don't see Dragon actually getting onto the same like major battlefield until we get specifically the final war. And so I'm thinking that like looking at
Oh my
Elbath
gosh.
specifically,
Shout out to
I'm wondering.
Mr. Bushido with the €2 dono. Smoker getting color of conquerors hockey, calling it woker. Listen, you need to be woker and wake up. It's not happening.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
Go. Listen though, I like what Cody's saying a lot. Like I'm not gonna lie, I like this a lot, Cody, and I like the
I
idea
want
of maybe,
Smoker to do something, but he needs to earn it.
What if he just like ends up like because we don't know where he's at right now, right? And I do agree he could probably show up on Elbath. That's where I'm thinking like logically where it's gonna go. But what if he runs into the revolutionaries? And obviously Dragon's the most wanted man in the world. Of course, Smoker and the way he is, his velocity,
I mean,
he's gonna go for Dragon. And
the last time we saw the revolutionaries, they were standing completely still. Like
Yeah.
they were like, what's he gonna do? Just pull up on Momoiro Island? Like they're not they're not like at sea right now. They're chilling.
I'm just saying, man, he could be tracking them right now. After what happened at Marie's Wall with Sabo. And if he gets in contact with Dragon or Soul, though, I think that is exactly what's going to happen. He's going to defect.
I'm just saying, it's been as long as Luffy has declared to take on Kaido that like Smoker has done like anything impactful or meaningful to the story. It has been since Punk Hazard. I want something cool to happen, and I'm gonna keep calling Smoker a fraud until the fan base gets loud enough and mad enough to like get Oda to be all like, Oda, do something.
That's not how you do it though. That's like the same thing as Bleach fans sending death threats to Kube. Like
I'm not sending death threats. I'm saying
that's not how you. I know, but it's like it's on that same like wavelength.
There is such a difference in me saying okay, I'm not gonna have blind faith though. I'm not a sheep. I'm gonna be like. I'm awake.
I'm not saying have blind faith either. Like Cody, like you gotta listen though. Like you're trying to weigh the way that Oda is wanting to portray the story with like subtle like activist, you know, like tactics, and like that's not how we are supposed to enjoy One Piece.
I misspoke then, because that's definitely not what I wanted to like convey with my thoughts. I was just saying that I like saying that I want Smoker to do something. I know that Oda will have something to do. I have faith that Oda is going to do something right by Smoker, and that he's going to have a logical explanation on why he hasn't been revealed to have been doing things in the story. I have total... But me making the meme of it is me having fun until Oda has it justified. It's just me having the fun until someone can pull up the clip and say, didn't you say this? And then I can say, yeah, I did.
Of course I did. Yeah, I did. But no, with the Smoker Revolutionary thing, you got me. Think about the arc that he's fucking first revealed in. It's the first big revolution we see in the series, Alabasta. Like, could be some hints there, some parallels. Yo, shout out Will of Dreams. You've been here for like every single Chadmirals. That's what's up, brother.
Who is Will of Dreams? Can we get them on? Who is that?
I know it's a Nakama. I know it's one of our Nakama.
vexyz, where
I've seen Will of Dreams in the Discord. What do you mean? Where did I go? I'm right here. What happened?
I don't know. You got quiet.
You got quiet, he said.
Oh no, I was like trying to get my dog to chill because she's just
not Rosie.
For some reason, hopping.
That's slander on Rosie, dog. I'm not letting. That's
she is hopping up onto the bed and then back down and then back up and then back down, and she just did it like 9 times, and I'm like,
is it like this or is it like that? I'm kidding.
Let me know it for you.
Smoker entire arc is are we the baddies? I'll tell you what, Smoker is bad.
Tashigi is definitely a baddie.
Are we the baddies?
No, Tashigi is definitely a baddie.
Do you remember when Smoker was just like, oh, my pants ate your ice cream, little girl. Here, scoops on me. That's my favorite Smoker moment.
Remember when Smoker was like, they legalize but it's not potent enough. Put another one in.
Yeah.
Dude's rolling up with 2 blunts. That's a
Two
W.
blunts.
Like, I want Smoker to do something. Dude had 2 blunts. Dude had 2
I think
blunts and
that
does
there's
nothing.
no way, I don't know. I've
There's
seen
no
a
way
lot
he
of
does
like
nothing.
fan bases. Yeah, I've seen a lot of fan bases, like specifically what you were mentioning with Bleach, and then like a lot of JJK stuff, which currently is being said about the mangaka.
Yes.
I don't want to get too much into that, but even like there's a whole meme in the JoJo's fan base, like Araki forgot, and like it's like Oda is not like he is
No.
built different. He is built so much more different than like, and I don't want to down like take anything away from like Araki or Gege or Kubo or anything like that. I'm just
Toriyama,
saying, like
who would
specifically
get
though, this story has been so much more meticulously thought out and orchestrated and things like that. I refuse to believe that Oda has just forgotten about a character that was as important as Smoker.
I know. It's
Especially
like,
if like it's so crazy some of the fan bases, the way that they have reacted to mangaka just like forgetting. I don't think that Oda is like that though. He's
yes,
just slow burning it.
I did, Mr. Bushido. I did read Burn the Witch. That's a W freaking Kubo story as well. I was really sad it didn't like catch on as much. No, I get what you're saying about like how other fan base and like stuff like that react. It's just like, me saying like, oh, I like Smoker's gonna do nothing is like the same seriousness as me as like I can't wait till Prince Fukaboshi like destroys the red line, like.
Or whoop
Yeah.
slap, just
Yeah,
like
oh
shows
man,
up
when
in
Whoop
Yonko
Slap
level.
one shots Kaido because he's gonna
Yeah.
stop it. He's gonna save Luffy from getting like having to 1v1 Kaido again, and he's gonna be like the one stopping Kaido. A 1v1 always been on Whoop Slap, but like that's the level of serious when I'm like Smoker's gonna do nothing or Smoker's a fraud or I say anyone's a fraud.
Dude.
Like it's literally just me being like, I want them. I'm just trolling.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm just.
Well, no, I was gonna say I've been trolling this take. I'm so glad you got Whoop Slap because after 1,100, I've been like, that's where Kuma's going. Slap. That's why Whoop Slap looks at the Luffy the way he does.
I've been telling y'all, Whoop Slap made it into the top 100 not just because Grand Line Review memed the hell out of it. Okay, Whoop Slap is a very contentious person with Conquerors Hockey. That's why Shanks was drawn to that place. It's why the world government is like okay with it not being affiliated it for so long. They didn't want to like anger the Whoop of Slap. Whoop Slap is Joy Boy. Thank you, Goat Train. Oh my goodness.
See, I'm so glad we're all
just
the same
gonna-
page about how good Goat Slap is.
You're just gonna ignore my chat right above that, Cody.
Helmeppo is Pirate King level. Now hold on. I think Helmeppo, well, he is a very strong power level with Golden Hockey. I don't know if he could match Arlong's blue hockey.
No. Don't
I
fucking
got
bring in
two-
the colored
Let's bring
hockey
it back.
face.
Let's bring it
No,
back,
no.
bro. I miss that era of
Helmeppo-
TikTok
hold on,
so
hold on.
much.
Helmeppo has 2 supreme grade blades, his Kukuri blades. Like, prove me wrong. You can't.
I'm gonna say this though. Manga Helmeppo? No, not Yonko level, not Joy Boy level, not Pirate King level. But live action Helmeppo, definitely Pirate King level. Look at that, dude.
All right, nope. I need to put you in some respect.
I forgive you, 3-Day, for your egregious transgressions, because I have such an immense
Respect
love
on
for you,
Helmeppo.
but
like, I mean, would Kobe even be able to pull off the attack he could if Helmeppo wasn't holding off the hordes of pirate captains trying to assassinate them? No, I don't think so. Like, dude. Helmeppo to go, and you know who put that trust in Helmeppo? Garp. If you think Garp is a goat, you gotta think Helmeppo is at least like worthy of respect. I'm spitting.
Yes. Dude, no. One of my favorite bits I ever did for News Q was when that chapter came out and I wrote out that like I was like dragging on Helmeppo the whole time, like I don't captain and like shit like that. And then when he did that, it was like, oh my god, Helmeppo just did it, he's on fire. Like it's so fucking like I was so taken aback with like just how willing he was to jump in front of those cannonballs and just fucking go Kobe, like and then Kobe with the honesty impact Aaron Mustang style, let's go baby.
And I am so one day that attack is, man, I can't tell you, vexyz. I don't know if you were there for that session. No, we weren't streaming it. I went to go hit it, and I missed again. It made me cry.
Bro, I'm so sorry. Ghost Train, if you don't have a brand account, turn on your membership gifting. I'm trying to gift you one. Just gifted one to Tree the Wolf. Shout out to me. Shout out to Tree. But
Also, if you haven't seen I forgot to tell you, it's not 10d6. It's 6d10. Like, that's crazy.
That's
that
insane.
is.
Speaking
I
of
mean,
Last Arc
10d6 would be
membership,
better.
It would
Just-
be.
10d6 would be better.
just to plug some shit real quick. Speaking of Last Arc memberships, Cody and Vex have some membership content coming your guys' way pretty soon, actually.
Hey.
Hey, it's gonna be a good time. I'm ready for that shit. It's gonna be so good. Little baby
Yeah,
Vex.
he's gonna be reading me Betty Bye stories in the form of JJK. We're starting at the Hidden Inventory arc in the manga and getting all the way through it, babies. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be all tucked in, and yeah, I'm very hyped. I'm getting some like I need to get an overlay like set up for that and everything. But yeah, we're for members only. We will
Yeah,
be
members
getting
only.
that.
W stream Wednesdays, I think we said. Wednesday nights.
Yeah, Wednesdays work for me. I might have to miss the occasional one, but yeah, it should be good for pretty much every Wednesday.
Bed by JJK story time. If you're not caught up, this is the time to get caught up, because if you have questions, I'll answer them. If you want hot takes, I've got them. If you want to see some simping over Gojo, whoo, boy, can I guarantee it.
Yo, shout out Jared Hall in the chat, brother of the
Jared.
shipwright of the Last Arc, Fritz the Ditz.
Jared.
Woo, Jared.
Jared.
J-Rod.
Jared. The guy. Yeah,
Good
no,
man.
I was very excited to do another read of JJK. I'm very excited because I think you will be the 13th person I've gotten into JJK.
13th time's the charm.
One of my favorite TikToks Cody has ever done, go follow Cody on, by the way, is when he was like, I got my friend into JJK. No, I got my friend into JJK. Like, it's so good, dude.
It's the my friends telling me, hey, I started the first episode, and then they're like, hey, I finished the first season, and I'm like, I got my friend into JJK. I got my friend into JJK.
It's like the Mr. Incredible like meme, like
it's the Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Bro. Yes. 9 goats in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's right, 3-Day. I love you.
Yeah, 3-Day knows.
She does. She does.
I do have to get that. We got some spice coming from 3-Day actually. That's about to hit the TikTok, and we're gonna post a short as well on the Last Arc. Like so yeah, definitely make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Actually, I might do that Sunday, simply because we have 2 other streams happening tomorrow already. For like that are related to the channel, and so like yeah, I don't want to like oversaturate. You know what I mean?
The channel, yeah.
So Sunday we have a commercial coming from from the lovely 3-Day herself. It's fire, if I do say so.
When it comes to 3-Day trip, I don't worry about my wife leaving me for any man, but I worry about her leaving me for 3-Day trip. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm excited for you guys to stream though. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be tight.
I'm excited for our stream tomorrow on
twitch.tv/SSJA
Cody, where we are going to be playing One Piece D&D with legends like Dastardly Dan from the Last Arc Discord channel, Straw Hat Lucas from the Last Arc YouTube channel, vexyz, the Lurking Legend from the Last Arc YouTube channel, and Tree the Wolf, which you can find streaming all the time at treethewolf.twitch.tv something, whatever. Link in Discord. Cody Brain work frame. Did you know that you could save 3% on Walmart.com?
Links for all of those goats except for Tree the Wolf in the description of this live right now, and I can send trees in just a minute if 3-Day doesn't beat me to it. And
Cody, did you say the most important one at all though? That Group 2 streams on Tuesdays?
That is true. That's happening.
Win sexy vexy. Oh yeah, it is a win. Wexy.
Well, all right, we're almost an hour in,
Bro.
boys, so it's about time. If you haven't read 1100, I'm sorry. This is the time. Oh, hold on, vexyz, you've read 1100, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
I don't want to
sir.
kick you out, but all right. Anyone who's not a cool kid and read 1100, this is where Cody's gonna start having some really, really cool. Can't stay. I'm streaming in 5. Lucas, Rays, the Lonely Mage. You are beautiful just the way you are, and I'm glad you were here, even if it was just for a time. I just
Yeah,
mwah.
Shout out to the Lonely Mage.
Yeah,
That is
shout out.
that is just like an integral member of the community at this point. I see you in every single live.
You
I
are
try to
so
catch
cool.
and make sure
We
I
love
like
you.
all of your streams. Fire,
Dude,
Lucas.
when you gonna hop in
Absolutely
a
fire.
TLA stream? Like you gotta join us sometime, man. You gotta, cause your streams are fire. I catch your gaming streams all the time, man.
Yeah, Lucas, let's grind some Nazi zombies together. Let's do it. Call of Duty style. Black Ops 3. Let's play Garad Crovey duos and hit top 10. World record.
Fortnite and I just got down.
You guys act like I'm not ready to just hop on zombies and play for 10 hours straight. I'm a different breed of player. My channel is branded. I don't know how to change that, Vex. Thanks, guys. I should join you guys sometime. Oh, yes! Thank you, Goat Train. We're branded brothers. I can't get gifts either. I can't get...
Yeah, Lonely Mage, definitely hit us up in the TLA Discord and let us know. We'll whip something together. We pretty much every Wednesday, every Friday, every Saturday, twice on most Saturdays. We got stuff coming out. We've got a lot of good stuff coming, but
Yeah, but
for
can you do
Fridays,
this?
we could always use some more
Here, let
love.
me try. No.
Yeah, but can your chair do this?
Bro, my chair is
It's
my chair
ergonomic
is
as fuck.
terrible.
It's not even a PewDiePie chair. I had to build it though. This thing was not worth the 4 hours I put into that.
Did you build along with Teching in his chair building stream?
No, I watched his chair building stream though while I played Pirate Warriors 4. I remember that day very, very fondly because I was grinding out my tree for Whitebeard.
Yeah, take it easy, Lucas W stream. I hope it goes well for you, and we'll have to get you on. We'll figure something out. Yeah, absolutely.
All
And
right,
then
but
thank you so much, 3Day, for plugging that in the chat. I was literally just about to do that. But I did put Gang, the Discord link in the chat if you wanted to support Team Cody and Team Tree, and hang out with the homies while they're playing some zombies and stuff like that.
I was gonna say something. I forgot what it was.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, if Lonely Mage does stream with us, we have to make sure to either call me Straw Hat that whole stream or him. Twice when you guys said Lucas, I was like, I'm not leaving, guys. But that's also because I'm Shmai in Skyrim.
Can I just say shout out to vexyz, the lurking legend, for helping me make chat look so good. I just looking at stream right now and
It do look fire. Yeah, absolutely.
Crispy.
And
Crispy.
and he helped me make this
know.
overlay. Like I literally like all of this was all made with vexyz's help. Like you guys have no clue how kind this man is, but like he literally sat in a call while I streamed my whole screen on PC, and I was like, how do I do this? How do I do that? And like even while he was putting his own work aside to like help me, and I felt pretty bad about it, but like he like kept reassuring me that there was no problem, and he's just like one of the most kindest people out there. Shout out to vexyz of the Lost Ark. I love you. The best cook ever.
I'm blushing, y'all. Like, I appreciate you. You really don't have to, shout me out. I just do it for the lulz, do it for the love. I appreciate that so much, though. Like, really, we should just keep singing 3Day's praises. Like,
Actually, 3Day is so great. Actually, we love 3Day. 3Day is so much better than Vex. Everything I said about Vex is multiplied times 1,000,000 for 3Day.
That's true. Vex Navigator couldn't navigate these waters without. That's how it is. But boys, are you ready to talk about the peak? No. The straight heat that was chapter 1100 of One Piece.
I can see why people are putting Egghead at top 3 now.
Yeah, it's my one.
This has been the chapter to justify it to me. Like this chapter, like last one, I fell to my knees laughing at the Connie being picked up like a plushie. I
Bro,
like
that was
that.
one of my favorite
That
panels.
had me dead to
Mhm.
right. I was on the floor. I literally fell out of my chair on my knees. Like that had me howling like a wolf. This chapter though, like, man, seeing the interactions between Sentomaru and Kizaru, and I don't think enough people are talking about that, but like getting to be
Yeah.
able to see, like, we've had Kizaru and all of these other characters introduced to us for so long, and like, are it hurts because like you see them all doing the Nika dance, having a good old time, and they're
Bro,
fighting
that
each
pizza
other,
party, I felt like I was at that pizza party,
dude,
and
for
then like I
real.
remembered like the current day events, and I'm just like, no, because like yeah, like it hits so much harder knowing that Keys just kicked Bonnie straight through like the lavostratum like barrier
Mhm.
or whatever, and like that like who did that kick hurt more? Because like you
Yeah.
know that Kizaru felt that as well, and like
And
yeah,
like
like the Nika pose was crazy.
Dude,
it
Crazy, man.
recontextualizes the speech that he had with Saint J too. He was like, "I'm not gonna fight him. I can't ignore a man who's willing to defend with his like beliefs or
Yeah.
whatever." Like
Yeah.
talking about Sentomaru and Vegapunk, like I can't just ignore them. Like that, it's like that means so much more to me rereading that now because
Yeah.
it's like I can't like. Oh,
I've had this thought for a long time that Kizaru will be the admiral that, like, just like Aokiji, he will be another admiral that just leaves the navy.
I
And
agree. Like
I
I've been
I
saying for the
think,
longest time, like me, you, and Cube have said Kizaru's a traitor.
yeah.
Like
Well, my original theory is that he would kill Saturn. That was my original theory with it, is that he would betray Saturn and Nixon. But I'm thinking now that what will happen is Saturn will the fight to the Straw Hats or something like that, because I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's what the Egghead incident is. Saturn will lose to the Straw Hats, and a Gorsei member will have publicly be known to have been defeated on the island of Egghead.
it's
And I
also
think
like, oh, you first. I had a
no,
really
yes, I got it.
yeah, you
Yeah, no,
first.
go before you lose it, bro.
It's a weird thought to me that like Kizaru is serving underneath the Marines and military of the world government who were the enemies of Nika when the sun is what gives the world light. And
Yeah,
Kizaru has the embodiment of light itself in the light fruit. It
yes,
just always strikes me as weird that like why is he why is his fruit letting him do this if we know that fruits have inherited wills or like
hmm
wills of their own of such sorts, like if it's only
I could
zones,
add to that.
sure, yeah,
Yeah, but like
but
I don't believe that's necessarily it. But I think that specifically with like the justice that we know that Oda has branded all of the admirals and some of the vice admirals with their own types of justice and things like that. Wasn't Kizaru like indirect justice or whatever? And like
lazy
oh,
justice.
okay, yeah, lazy justice. So I've often referred to Kizaru like a flashlight. Like and the thing is like a flashlight can emit light but only in one direction. And
yeah,
in order for you to like change he needs to be pointed. And when you look at his entrance specifically in Sabaody and things like that, he was only doing things that he was directly ordered to do. There were a bunch of other things that this guy could have done, but he wasn't given the direction to do those
yeah.
things. And even within the confines of his immediate directives from his
Oh,
superiors,
I'm
he
sorry, I
still
misspoke earlier. Lazy justice is Aokiji's. Oda said that his is unclear justice because you can't really tell what he's
perfect.
thinking. Yep.
Exactly. So that's even more perfect. But specifically, yeah, like Kizaru, he is, and that's something I've thought about since his very first introduction. I'm just like, there's no, this guy could have literally ended the story right there, but he had reasons. He had more, and like and seeing the actual Kuma like or PX4 or whatever show up at Sabaody and Kizaru's reaction to that as well. Like Sabaody on the rewatch now is crazy, but Kizaru doesn't do
Yeah.
anything without orders. He literally just sits there, picks his nose, and goes ooh, and tries to figure out how to work a snail.
Ooh.
He doesn't like he has to be given direction, and even when he's given direction, he still doesn't necessarily like it's like him fighting Luffy and things like that. Like he's just like, sorry, boss, I did all
Yeah.
I could, like there's I bet it's been more and more every single scene we get from Kizaru, it's been like sticking out to me. There's some other MO, some other prerogative here where this guy he does not specifically follow the same like definition of justice as clearly his superiors do. What's up, Tree? You're welcome for the membership.
Tree, jump into live if you want to, bro. If you're
I
caught
don't
up
think
on One
he's
Piece.
led. I don't think he's read
I was
1100.
gonna
But if
say,
he
yeah.
has,
If he
yeah,
hasn't, yeah.
jump in.
If you've read 1100, jump in. But yeah, man, with the Kizaru as a traitor thing, like think about this, right? So he's unclear justice. He is light, which would reflect to Luffy's fruit. And then he's already shown that he does not want, like he has deep ties to Vegapunk. You can tell. Like you can just fucking tell. And I think what will happen is Luffy will get Saturn on his back, basically, or back against the wall, and Kizaru will still be down, and he's gonna snap on Kizaru, Saturn will, and basically like, get up, you lazy ant, and like call him an insect and everything, and it's gonna snap in Kizaru, and he's like, you know what, this is just a job to me. I quit. And let it go at him, allowing the Straw Hats to escape. Because I don't know, there's something ever since Aokiji. Oh, I cut out. Oh no, no.
Yeah, you did.
It is
ever
like
since
another
Aokiji.
like aspect to add to that. Like I think pulling Kizaru to Luffy's side is definitely within like the terms and bounds of the story, even because what's his name said it? Mihawk said it at Marineford. That boy's power is the most fearsome on these seas. It's not that to like quake the seas or even topple islands. It's that to draw everyone those around you to your side. Like I'm in the bathroom.
and-
Food got hands.
And think about it. I don't think he would necessarily side with Luffy completely. I think he would take Sentomaru and Vega to the Revolutionaries because of Vegapunk's ties to the Revolutionaries. That's actually the Marine that I think will end up with the Revolutionaries. That's why I was so interested when you said Smoker, because I've been thinking Kizaru for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I love Kizaru, and I definitely love what you just said, I am almost positive that Kizaru will betray, and that will result in his inevitable self-sacrifice. That's my opinion, because he is just too powerful and too knowledgeable to like if people just start defecting and swaying and like things that like Kizaru is too important, I think, for him to just like switch sides like without I and like it's even crazier because you see like Aokiji got or Kuzan got kind of messed up, but his devil fruit allows him to sort of have pseudo limbs and things like that to kind of like cope with the damage as far as like daily use and things like that. I don't see Kizaru's fruit granting him the same abilities. If he gets really messed up by some hockey or some technology or something like that, that's just kind of it for him, I'm thinking. And I would really love that.
I don't see him living through this arc. Like I think that's the news that shakes this. Yes, that's exactly what I was about to say. As I think Kizaru is going to die to Saint Jake Garcia Saturn, and that Morgans is going to manipulate the news, and that is the event that's going to shock the world. That Straw Hat Luffy killed Admiral Kizaru.
Dude, that's what I was about to say. That's exactly what I was about to say. I think we just fucking figured it out, boys. You guys, everyone in chat, we just figured it out. The Egghead incident is Luffy killing Kizaru, but it's really Saturn. Because I think that's how because think about it, Vegapunk's going to escape. Sentomaru might not. I don't know.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
You guys manage now. You've gotten to hit it like 4 times.
Bing bong.
It's so funny because when you put your head in just the right spot, Lucas, like it looks like the little straw hat on your logo behind you is like on your head. It's so funny to me. I've been laughing at that like every 5 seconds, like whenever it happens.
I see you turn into a tiny straw hat, All I want to do who gets to see a tiny straw hat.
A tiny straw hat.
Man, I wish I could just do this.
Bro,
I do too. I love it.
I gotta screenshot that. That's amazing.
I could never. Oh man. I literally, man, Spotify was like, hey Cody, how about you listen to some of these feel-good love songs from 2023? And it started playing, if I could Begin to
Begin
be.
to be.
Dude, nah. My ex used to sing that song to me, and she's like, "This is what makes me think of you, because you treat me like." And I was like, "Shut! That makes me cry. Don't play
Dude,
me that Spotify."
That's literally mine and my wife's song. Like
Crazy. The Will of Dreams asked, "Do you think the world government is gonna give somebody else's Kizaru's light fruit?" I don't think they need to. I think they've already got the laser tech. They've already got the laser tech in all of the pacifistas. They had it in the Mark Ones, and now we're seeing Mark Threes.
I think they're so messed up that they are going to make a Kid Kizaru, and that's why we were shown the Kid Admirals, is that they already have other Seraphim made ready to
Oh
go.
no!
Oh no! Well, listen, man. Isn't there an admiral we have not seen?
Nope.
No.
Black Horse or something like that?
He's not
we
an
saw
admiral.
him, and he's not an admiral. He's the guy who gives the epitaphs to the pirates and stuff.
The pirates. Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not necessarily. That's brand new. He's
Yeah,
specifically
brand new
the secret police. He's like basically the God's Knights of the Marines. Like if they have to do an investigation on a Marine, they have internal affairs basically, and that's what he's in charge of.
You know,
shout out to Mr. Bushido with the €2 super dono. Kizaru betrays the world government. Fujitora is a revolutionary. Green Bull is a Blackbeard. I agree with 2 out of the 3 of those statements.
Yeah.
Don't ever put loser Bull on Blackbeard's crew.
While we're on the Kizaru's a traitor thing, man, what if Kizaru is the one feeding the Revolutionary Army information about the government? Because they have to have somebody.
I don't think that would be it. Like, because like Kizaru, especially with the opening panel of the last chapter, he's just like, yeah, you know, the world government doesn't really like, you know, take too kindly to these backroom deals with pirates and stuff like that. And like, I think like the link between them would have been maybe Kuma, but then we find out that it's been so long since Kuma had any ties to the Revs whatsoever. I was thinking that maybe it could have been like, you know, like just a year or so back, or even sometime during the times. No, this guy hasn't been messing with the Revs for a fat minute. So I don't see Kuma being the tie to that either. I think that somebody might be leaking information. I just don't think that it could really be Kizaru in the position that he's in.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Moving, like, I'm so glad my reaction got caught on stream because I almost cried so hard, guys. But I caught myself because I was on stream. But yeah, I almost cried during this chapter, and it was Kuma when Saturn laid down all the claims in like terms of their agreement and everything, right? And Kuma's like in his hands like this, and he just comes up and he's like, "So that means Bonnie gets to live." That's all he cared about, bro. And it was
yeah, it was I was watching a teching review on the chapter, and he brought up the point like Kuma and Luffy have like the same brain cell in that, because like Boa was like, all right, so you know I could like you know tell you that I could help you, you know, give you a ship, or I could free these people right now, and immediately Luffy's like, free them, like you know like without thinking of any of the consequences to his own situation or his own well-being or anything involving the Ace situation or anything about getting back to his friends. Immediately he was just like, boom, free them.
Yeah.
And Kuma, that just gave me such Luffy vibes. I love it.
Agreed.
I said the same thing in a TikTok, which is really crazy that you said that.
No shit. I probably liked that TikTok, but didn't watch the full thing because I literally fell asleep with your TikTok open, and it probably played like 40 times, Cody. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my gosh. It's just crazy because Grand Line Review caught the same thing too. But then when I'm watching other TikTok reviewers, it's like no one else caught that. And I was like, yo, how are you guys not catching this stuff?
Yeah.
Who's actually controlling the TLA account right now? We all are.
We all are. Everyone's on it.
We all have access. Yeah, we all have access to 3-Day could be doing it, you know. It might be Den, even though it's like 3 in the morning for him right now or something.
He said me.
The world may never know. But,
the world may never know.
It would make sense.
Theory about it in the Discord.
Oh my goodness! It would make sense that our navigator was, you know, navigating the last arc itself. If it was 3-Day,
but it could be anybody. It could be a special combatant, a special grade or frontline combatant or a special grade sorcerer. It could be a shipwright. It could be a
The
helmsman.
helmsman himself.
Emergency food.
Emergency food. I mean, our doctor. Yeah, like
2 in
we
the
got a
morning, my
lot of
bad.
people.
I was off. But no, yeah, it's actually our 11th person. Yeah, like it's a ghost member. Like 3 days said they
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
public. It's our club outermon. Yeah,
Yeah.
the chat knows. Chat knows. Oh my goodness.
The Ghost of the Ark. That's how much we've loved this ship.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness. I guess Cody would be
So
like the closest thing to our club outermon, like if like a special grade sorcerer, right? Like
Yeah.
the
What
closer
were
you
you saying,
get to
Cody?
me, the further away you get. But one of the things I was watching One Piece. I was watching One Piece. What do you call them when someone doesn't like something? It's like someone like.
haters.
I guess I would
Hate-
just say like diss tracks. It was just like One Piece, like quick hot takes, and this guy was like the same way that the story of Momotaro is revealed. Momotaro makes these 3 friends: yellow monkey, a red pheasant, and
It's a red dog and a blue pheasant.
red dog, blue pheasant. Yeah, and so he makes these friends in Momotaro. Like, and somehow they said, "Oh yeah, that means that all of the admirals are going to betray the world government, including Akainu, and he's going to be Luffy's best friend." And I don't necessarily see Akainu ever becoming Luffy's best friend, but do I see Akainu turning against the world government? 100%. I'm not even joking with you. No, because like he does not like he's barking back at the world government, and they had to tell him to pipe down, Sakazuki. Like, he is not like, and whenever he's asked about the transgression in the Holy Land, he's like, leave them to it. Let them be. Fuck those guys. I'm not messing with that. Like, I think that there has been like subtle hints and setups that like Sakazuki does not like things the way that they are ran right now. And if he had his way, he would be actually enacting like real naval law and like getting rid of any pirates, getting like having actual stock, okay, like having actual strength in the Marines, not just like prejudice or anything. Like, I don't think like I think Green Bull is almost a Hardy Jones in such a way, if where he doesn't actually know Akainu's true intentions or what he like sees as what true justice is. I hope if Akainu is like awful and like just a like Akainu's like, I'm racist, I'm a dog, I'm a bitch ass, then yeah, kill him, get rid of him, Red Hawk. But like if Akainu does have this giant setup, that's like I could see it honestly.
I legitimately think this is my headcanon. I don't know if it would come true, but I really think it will. Just with how hard Oda's been going, I think Akainu will be Luffy's only kill in the entire series. Like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously he's probably taken out a couple Marines. He's thrown some people off some cliffs and stuff. But like, I think he will be like his only like confirmed on panel kill. If he takes out anyone in the series, it will be Akainu or Blackbeard. But I think Blackbeard's gonna sleep forever. I think he won't die. He'll just sleep forever because his dream will end.
Oh,
like
man.
Because of what happened with Ace, yeah, just fuck it.
Where is the Flying Dutchman?
The bottom of the ocean.
Okay, so where's Davy Jones?
The bottom of the ocean.
No, that
Dead.
the guy, is he?
Yeah,
I would assume so, because the legends of Davy Jones, I've looked up so much about this, and even in One Piece and things like that, like Davy Jones' locker is supposed to be the bottom of the ocean, and I think Vanderdecken spoke of, or no, I think Robin spoke about the curse of Davy Jones was supposed to be a pirate who was like sealed and forever fated to be combing the bottom of the ocean, getting all of the lost treasures from everybody who sunk and stuff like that. So I firmly believe there's just a dude literally combing the
What
bottom
up, John
of the
Sherrod?
ocean, the full seafloor.
JJ.
What's up, JJ?
What up, Dyer?
PU fam.
Okay.
We got so many goats coming in now.
So,
but yeah, Davy Jones has got to be at the bottom of the ocean.
Building
if
off
he's
of
still
that,
around.
right? I was thinking that Oda has like loved doing pirate tropes and all of these other pirate things, and seeing when the Blackbeard pirates were talking about this black ship with a man marked by flames or whatever, right? Like this black ship, all I could think about was the Black Pearl and Captain Jack Sparrow. And I thought, how cool would it be if somehow like there's another like mysterious pirate figure in the world that we haven't heard about. Um, what do you guys think about the Black Pearl and Captain Jack coming to One Piece?
I mean, obviously not Captain Jack Sparrow, but the Black Pearl is a thing that has existed since before like that. I think that it'd be interesting. Oda does make some very deep cuts. Dyer, if you could send me that SBS link, that would be so great because I want to read more into that. I've looked into the whole because like in my One Piece D&D, like I have Davy loans because people in a Davy back fight you have to flip a gold coin off of the edge, and that's supposed to be paying tribute to like supposedly Davy Jones. And if you take a loan out, now he's Davy Loans, and he's a loan broker, a loan shark. But like
In
yeah,
my
I
D&D,
looked
it's
up.
Davies Crones, where he controls the Sisters of Fate, and they're like Charlie's
Ooh.
Angels, and it's Davies Crones.
Bro.
No, I don't. I think the Black Pearl could definitely make an appearance. I'm not sure Jack Sparrow specifically. Maybe a character that like resembles him or acts in a similar manner or something of
That's
that.
kind of like what I'm
mannerisms.
not obviously a 1-to-1 Jack
Yeah,
Sparrow,
yeah.
but like Oda would obviously find a way to like trope it in and find us to be a way like that definitely looks like Jack Sparrow, or that is Jack Sparrow, like for all intents and purposes.
Shout out Mr. Bushido with another €2. Davy Jones was Blackbeard of his era, enemy of Joyboy and Emu.
Ooh, I like
Ooh.
that. I
I
really
like it.
like
And
that.
so that would go into the whole blunder thing. Like if if
Willow
Lily
Dreams gets it.
specifically had like a blunder, maybe like, and Zunatia also had like a blunder or a taboo. If Davy Jones has literally been cursed to not be able to be it, maybe even in the sunlight, because we know that down at the bottom of the ocean, specifically, there is no sunlight that permeates all the way down there, except for from the sunlight tree Eve, which would make sense as to why Davy Jones wouldn't have been a thing at Fishman Island. So
Yeah.
if this person specifically cannot, be in the sunlight, maybe some sapphire scale stuff, or maybe like their shadow was stolen and they're cursed to forever exist in the pitch black sea, like which is what I call it.
Hold. With what Bushido said, it kind of makes sense if that's what Emu did to them. Gave them immortality, but made them live the rest of like immortal existence on the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a different punishment for each person because, like, Zunatia is perpetually above the water level.
Waves, yeah, and then
Yeah,
Davy Jones would be forever below.
I don't know. So that's an interesting thought, like some parallels there, because, like, I mean, and you could even say that Zunatia is like permanently in the White Sea, and maybe Davy Jones is in like the Black Sea. A lot of
Yeah.
people have thought that Blackbeard's fruit doesn't mean like the darkness of space or like the dark side of the moon, but it actually means the bottom of the ocean. And
Mhm.
like, there's a lot of different ties that could be made, but I think that Davy Jones will absolutely be. I don't. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say that every single little tiny thing that Oda drops is going to be important, but I think that it will be referenced at least one or two more times in the story.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, spicy stuff.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of a devil fruit user, like Will of Dreams
Sorry,
was
no,
saying.
I was reading Mr. Bushido's last comment in chat. Bob Iger hates One Piece live action. POC TV series and OP stole the thunder.
That yeah, I was
That's a
reading right
wild
below that
take.
the Will of
That is a
Dreams.
wild take.
If his curse is that he can never get back onto land, and the devil fruit users, specifically aren't supposed to touch the water, there's like a bit of an inversion there as well. Like I love those like backwards parallels, and it has to be a little bit more relevant or important at some point in time. It has to. Mr. Bushido with another €2 super chat says Davy Jones, ancestor of Hody Jones. I could see it. I really think that like there's got to be a reason why he named him that.
Yeah.
Hody Jones specifically. I think that would be Pretty cool.
Vander Decken his ancestor though? Isn't that how he inherited the Flying Dutchman?
So we don't know that the Flying Dutchman in One Piece canon technically has any relationship to Davy Jones. We do know that it does have relationship to the first Vander Decken, though.
Okay.
But the two are not synonymous, like
Yeah.
so we know there is a Flying Dutchman, but we have not actually the One Piece is the jar of dirt. I love that so much. Like but yeah, we haven't gotten specific connections of Davy Jones and the Flying Dutchman. All we know is that a Davy Jones myth exists and a Flying Dutchman myth also exists, but they are not inherently tied together in One Piece like they are in our lore.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
So, what do you guys think Kuma was doing on Fuchsia Village? Or what do you think he's going to do on Fuchsia Village?
Oh, bro, he's
sorry.
Nika. He's got to be.
I think it's either he's going to see.
You cut out, brother.
Oh, okay. I said I think it's either he's going to see Luffy or he's going to see Garp because he knows he cannot go see Dragon and he needs to get a message to Dragon.
Ooh. What do you think he would tell Dragon? Because
I
it
don't
didn't
know.
seem like Dragon knew about anything about Kuma's turn or anything. So, I don't know.
Maybe just like 2 words. Trust me.
I think that him being on the out, like, there's only a few relevant people. Like, maybe he was talking to Whoop Slap, who's confirmed Pirate King level.
Tekking brought up a really good point, and Luffy was put in that panel, showed off like that he's at the fruit. It's at the time when Ace is already out to sea, so we know that we saw that Kube and Alvito were there. We know it's right at the beginning of the series. Like, what could Kuma possibly do? Whoop Slap is the warlord that lost it. Yeah, we already. Oh my goodness, Whoop Slap will prevail. Obviously, Whoop Slap prevails. Did you not read chapter 1, Dyer?
Bro, Dyer literally, we're mind we share the same brain cell.
He was on the same level as Shanks in that bar. Mountain Bandits came in.
He picked Shanks out of the bar. Do you not remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shanks built that Conqueror's
Thank you, Lucas.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Warlord Whoop Slap.
Bro, no, but like legitimately.
Whoop Slap. That's his name on the seas, guys. Long Wong. Long Wong Whoop Slap.
No, but like legitimately, it would make so much sense if he had somehow gotten information throughout his travels. And like, I think, was it Desnis who hopped in while we were playing TCG the other night, Lucas, and said that I didn't pay attention enough, and I want to wait until Sunday to really, really deep dive into the chapter. But apparently at Egghead, before it was Egghead, when Kuma was there spending his like 6 months with Bonnie getting her stem cells and stuff like that, apparently, and I have no confirmation of this with my own eyes, but apparently people had observed that Luffy's image was on a monitor in Vegapunk's lab. If what I heard was correct. So Kuma could have absolutely had the foreknowledge that Nika was in the East Blue.
Yeah.
Or the White Warrior specifically,
Yeah. I can definitely see it, man. The only thing is Luffy didn't recognize him, right? But then I started thinking
he could just be creeping out from afar.
Yeah.
We doesn't actually have to see like Luffy in order for I can see Cody like scrolling through the thing like he's looking at the chapter right now. I think.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We can see the panels reflected.
Yeah, like I can literally see like
line work.
No, but I mean, he doesn't have to actually interact with Luffy.
Well,
like if he just knows that Luffy is there and sees that Luffy is being maybe protected by, like I don't know, he doesn't literally have to interact with Luffy right now. But yeah, Tekking was saying that like Luffy's just a dummy and could have just forgot, or Kuma could have literally just forced the memories out of his brain space. Like
I think it's going to be a little bit more complicated than that. Maybe he said, "Who are you?" because he knew it wasn't the same Kuma he met.
Oh yeah, and that goes into the whole Blackbeard thing on Jaya. Like, there's something different about his body. You know,
Yeah.
like Kuma just, Luffy just has that like crazy like instinct brain where he just kind of knows, and like he might not have recognized PX4 as the same Kuma that did maybe potentially approach him, before he set sail. But he doesn't have to actually interact with Luffy right now, although it is relevant and it can be relevant without him actually speaking words to Luffy. Like,
Yeah.
I can see it making sense either way.
Yeah, I do too. What if the next chapter is literally called A Conversation with Straw Hat Luffy?
I'll be like, whoop.
I would shit my fucking pants. Like,
Yeah, and like that's so crazy because like what One Piece theorist would have just been like, you know what? Yeah, this Kuma like Tekken was literally saying it is like, yeah, this is exactly how the Kuma flashback is gonna start winding up and end. Is he's gonna be in the East Blue and talk to Luffy before Luffy ever left Windmill Island. And I'm just like, literally, how would anybody have possibly guessed that? It is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what 3 days like watch him not even visit Fuchsia Village at all. He just turns around.
He's
Like,
going to see Bakori or like in like Sabo's parents. Like, he's just like,
well, no, that's the
dude,
thing as well. He is a warrior of liberation, he had the hands of liberation, and he heard from Bakori that they got this idea from a kingdom in the Far East. Maybe he's just going to Goa, but he doesn't really give a damn about Fuchsia, and he's just passing by it. Because it is on the outskirts of Goa Kingdom. And
oh, Dyer, he's not on a monster. We're talking that we said that he's like Fuchsia Village.
You cut out. No, like there was like Desnus was saying. I think I'm almost positive he said that like in Vegapunk's lab, Luffy was like somewhat, I don't know, like.
Okay, I'm looking this up.
Everyone's like rereading through the chapter right now.
There's no way I would have caught it.
Same. Because I went back and he said that the ship burning, Don Krieg's ship was burning, and I saw that. Let me look in the lab. Here, I'll turn my camera back on. I'm not doing illegal things or anything.
Sorry
in GTA.
In
No,
GTA.
I mean if it's not there, it's I like I said, I didn't see it myself. I just heard that somebody else said that either it was there or maybe it was just like they were mentioning the possibility of it being like something that he could have seen. Or maybe like Luffy just beats the crap out of that tiger and starts doing the Nika dance, and like Kuma's just like, this guy knows, like, and that's the whole, maybe that's like just a passing like barely significant moment. I don't know.
I don't know, but this pizza party scene is it's everything to me.
No, so Dyer, the Lord of the Coast took Shanks's arm, like it would have been like almost 10 years ago at this point in time. Like this is like,
was it
this
this
is Luffy.
new chapter he said, or was it the previous one?
It wasn't Desnus. So Desnus isn't the one that said it. He said and was like telling us about
again.
Yeah, you cut out again.
He said he saw something about it on Twitter and was telling us about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember like I was that would be really cool if that's how Kuma found out about the whole Nika situation, because otherwise, how in the world would he have known? But yeah, the timeline is that like because that happened when Luffy was like 4, and I think Luffy's like at least like 14 right now, like or like
15,
maybe even
15,
maybe 15 right now.
It would be about 2 years or a year and a half before he left for sea, which he did on his 17th birthday.
So I just turned around and my dog is like just barking randomly. She has built a fort out of my pillows and is just encased herself, and all I can see is her nose poking out. This is the cutest thing. Rosie.
God, this
I'm
chapter
peeling through this and I can't find it, guys. It's upsetting.
It's
maybe
probably not there. And I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, I was gonna wait until the official dropped for me to like really like dig deep into it and everything. But no, yeah, like whatever the case is like Kuma was not ordered to go to the East Blue. He was in the East Blue and then was ordered to do something else that might be completely not East Blue related. But yeah, like so whatever his reasons for being in the East Blue are, it doesn't necessarily have to be an order from the government. He could have just literally been chilling and then got orders while he was in East Blue. But these orders could literally be like, "Yo, we need you in the New World. Pronto, get
All
there."
right.
And
Well,
like
here's
it could
one
have
thing.
nothing to do with it.
Here's one thing no one's brought up that I think I need to bring up. But how come no one's talking about the picture that Bonnie drew of Kuma looks so much like the Golden Sunny or the Thousand Sunny? Like
Yes. Yeah, it does.
it has the mane, the ear, it and I just think that that's just like
And what did
crazy.
what did Luffy think the Sunny was when he first saw it?
A bear.
A
A bear.
lion.
A lion.
Yeah, lion. So we got lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my.
Oh my.
But no, and like that's the thing though, is that like Bonnie was reading out of the Bible specifically. So if like a lot of people have said like, what if the Bible was actually like Joy Boy's logbook or something like that? And what if he had a similar looking like figurehead to the thousand sunny? What if that's where Bonnie saw it, was literally in that Bible? Because she was talking about like, I want to go to the Sky Islands, I want to go to Fishman Island, and I'm like, oh wow, that sounds like a logbook, not a Bible, right?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought that's what me about this the other day about how it's either an atlas or a logbook, and there's two different versions of. So there's the one in Nolan's flashback, and then there's the one that Kuma has. One has a face that resembles the face that was on the Arc Maxim, and the other one has a woman holding her hand out to the sun on it. And what if Kuma's version of the Bible is the original version of the Bible, and it's just Joy Boy's logbook,
It's like the
basically?
Old Testament, New Testament,
Yeah.
like
And
yeah,
his is
that's
the
crazy.
original. Yeah, the
What if
original Old
Odin-
Testament, the faith of the.
Odin is just one of the
Buccaneers.
prophets. Odin is just one of the many prophets who tells the story and gospel of Oda. I mean, One Piece. I mean, the D Clan. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Odin.
Well,
Odin
so
wrote.
Go ahead.
No, you.
I would just say, like literally the what is it, the Amatsuki, like Toki's clan, they were literally they were called the weavers of history, right? Like so of course it would make sense if they were like prophets and things like that, and like I think it's really I bro, I don't want to go on a whole Toki tangent, I really don't, but bruh, I need to see her backstory, like her full backstory, and like that's like maybe like the mouthpiece to us getting more information on the Void Century. But like it's crazy that yeah, like this could be like I don't know, like, and then with Charlie, we saw that there are actual prophecies in One Piece and things like that. And is that just observation hockey? And like I think that would be cool. And I've talked about like how like she can't do her visions anymore now that she like doesn't use her crystal ball. So like what if that was like somebody else used like a black blade, like we saw Shusui, it was like a black blade that was like hundreds of years old from like the original Ryuma, and it still has hockey imbued into it. Assuming that what we speculate about black blades is true, then that would be cool. What if somebody else imbued their observation hockey into an item, and that's how Charlie was able to prophesize things, and there was a previous being that was able to do these prophecies as well? Like I think that would be so freaking cool. But I don't know.
I think I've heard you talk about this before.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about like that this
Yeah.
could be a thing, and like I've wanted to write like imbuing observation hockey into items into D&D for a while now. So yeah, it's like I'm just like I'm waiting for Oda to actually do that though.
Yeah. Cody, what were you saying about Odin though?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, I think Sabo's gonna reflect somewhat. I think because he wants to write a book about his adventures at sea. I think he'll end up writing about Luffy.
In
Oh,
the
Oh my
same
god,
way that
my
like
phone almost died.
Joy Boy has the Bible that Kuma reads is a logbook of his maybe escapades and adventures throughout the world and devil fruits and whatnot. Maybe Odin reflected Roger and Whitebeard's adventures, recording them in his journal, and then letting that be free to Momo and Yamato to almost, I think, like reflecting the sharing of knowledge. And so maybe Usopp, Sabo, Vegapunk with the Vega Network. I mean, being able to share Luffy's adventure, being the one that will connect the whole world into like a whole state of being, like a one piece.
yeah.
I think that will be the thing. Blackbeard cat kidnaps Saturn and makes Pudding take his memories. Dang. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
What?
Whoa. Whoa, Mr. Bushido, now you're spinning on my left. Let's go.
That's crazy.
That is so big brained. Could you imagine? What would you do with that knowledge? Yo. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you? I mean, we saw Blackbeard ships on Egghead. Hold up. Hold up. Hold the phone.
Hold the phone. Yeah, because the
Yo.
Blackbeard pirates are gonna show up as well.
Dude, I keep forgetting that. I keep forgetting.
Dude, what if Blackbeard kills Saturn? And that's the incident. Blackbeard and Straw Hat Luffy teamed up to
I'm
kill
just saying,
Boris, a member of the Five Elders.
Blackbeard's big enough that like he could use that fruit if it is a fruit power. Like it wouldn't match his character design, I think, very well. And then he would have that like darkness pouring off with the dark fruit, and then he could use each leg to set off quake bubbles. Oh
my god.
Oh.
Now we're cooking, yo. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god, Cody.
Mr. Bushido, W to Mr. Bushido in the chat. But like, yeah, I think Blackbeard could definitely fucking murk Saturn.
No, because he could negate Saturn's devil fruit if it is a devil fruit, and that's how we could find out if it's a devil fruit or not.
Oh, so Homeboy can't heal? Homeboy can't heal anymore? Like
no, he can, but he can negate devil fruits with his darkness.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is like
Saturn can't heal then, but Blackbeard could heal then. That would negate the entire like backdraw of like the dark fruit, making you take all the damage and everything. Oh no, everything hits me. I heal. Oh, this makes Blackbeard's biggest weakness gone.
Holy shit, Cody! Cody is cooked, dude. Cody is cooking.
I told you, Blackbeard's my guy. You wanna?
No, he's supposed to be the in-game villain. Like that's exactly who he's supposed to be. Like that's what he has been built up as.
And I mean, this would completely like be like Joy Boy's like, or not Joy Boy, Emu's like fear of Blackbeard that was present when he cut up the posters of Shirahoshi, Luffy, and Blackbeard. Shirahoshi obviously for controlling Poseidon, Luffy for having the Nika fruit. What if it's not Blackbeard for having the dark fruit, but for Blackbeard being able to control more than one devil fruit at a time?
And think about it, the world government doesn't really go after Yonkos either. They go after man. They don't go after Blackbeard. Blackbeard's gonna fuck some shit up, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, this is crazy.
That is some crazy shit.
And then it's just gonna be Lafitte. And it's just gonna be
Oh my god, yo. I just had to say I'm chewing my very crunchy sourdough right now. This is amazing. This is immaculate.
He nailed it.
I kept typing, let's get this bread in Discord, and vexyz took it literally.
Oh my goodness. But no, have I talked to you guys about the Sushi Baruba? I know I've brought it up to
I love Roombas. They vacuum for you.
No. This is a different kind of oh man. So there was like a One Piece video game that came out, and this was like so long ago. This was back when like I think it was like before Alabasta even happened. So Robin wasn't even like in the game as a playable character. But this is like Drum Island times. And it's called The Secret of Nanatsu Island. and it was a Japanese-only GBA game, like Game Boy Advanced. And specifically, one of the big bads was the Shushi Baruba. And the Shushi Baruba, this was also in Drum Island, or Drum Kingdom, the same time that Blackbeard was name dropped for the first time. But the Shushi Baruba is a partially incomplete. It's incomplete. It's partially complete. It's supposed to be an ancient weapon, not one of the ancient weapons, but an ancient weapon. And specifically, it is an octopus that has only 3 arms and a big mouth. And this mouth can consume devil fruit users and then assume the ability of multiple devil fruits simultaneously. So you guys can kind of see where I'm going here with the whole Blackbeard, connections and things like that.
I think oh man, I all I can think about is Blackbeard like just doing all of that, Kuma showing up and saving everyone, sending them all to Elbap, and then like just a chapter ending somberly the same way it ended for Kid in Law. And feel like, dang God, I really thought Luffy was a little different.
I don't think he'll necessarily lose though.
What would you do? What would you do? Whitebeard was a menace. Blackbeard alone was a menace. And you can't say Blackbeard wasn't a menace. Blackbeard took on Ace and won.
Yeah.
Blackbeard's a menace. And
he rose to Yonko level in the time it took. Well, he was a Yonko before Luffy, but you know what I mean? Like about that same amount of time it took Luffy to become a Yonko. Like he's done some fucking feats.
Oh my gosh, Willa Dreams is on that Blackbeard Buccaneer theory with me. And if he kills Saturn, it's ironic because oh
I like that. Because I'm not sold on Blackbeard being a Buccaneer, but I can see it.
Blackbeard and Kuma are the same race. I've been saying it forever. I've been saying it for over a year, baby. Give me that, Oda. Gulp, 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 gulp. I'm kidding.
This is like the best thing I've ever eaten. I'm sorry if y'all could hear me chewing, by the way. Actually, I'm not. This is glorious.
No, we just hear you going on and on about your and not offering to meld me any. Meld me bread through the U.S. Postal Service. Thanks.
Hashtag not sponsored. That's a callback to the beginning of this stream.
Glorious, glorious bread. Oh, Yin and Yang, Kuma a saint, and Blackbeard a devil. For Buccaneers.
That'd be sick. Oh my god, I love that.
Because we're gonna get Blackbeard's backstory. You know we are. In the beginning days of One Piece, Oda had given him a sister and a mother. And I think
Blackbeard
we're gonna see it.
Used to steal bread for his family, and then after stealing bread for his family, he would use his family to take that bread and kill more people with it.
I would steal bread if it were this bread. This bread is glorious.
Have you ever thought maybe, like, I don't know, like you're Aladdin?
Aladdin?
Yeah, because he likes bread.
Oh.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm definitely like, okay. But I'm sorry. I'm almost done chewing, and then I'll continue cooking on the Shushi Baruba thing because it's crazy.
Yeah, man, I love bread. I love when Aladdin was like singing that one song. Womp 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 womp. Oh wait, wrong song.
No, that's the right song.
Oh, you're right.
Street rat, I don't buy that.
I was singing the Ultra Instinct theme from Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, slow it down. Slow it down. It's all.
It's like that. It's like that one thing I showed Lucas and vexyz the other night, where I was like, "Man, guys, can you believe that Prince stole from, or that Phil Collins stole from Prince?" Everyone was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, go listen to Susudio," and then 1999. And they're like, "Well,
Studio, bro, I love that song."
It's the same fucking thing. It's the exact same. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Studio.
And like people are like, it's okay to like use that and sample it or whatever, but it's like to straight up deny your inspiration for it is a little scummy.
Hey, he's not sampling it though. He's just fucking ripping it off. Like, he's just, like that's what I was saying. Like he's just taking expression
I
and
find it
playing it.
interesting the characters of One Piece 39 are around that age, and Kuma and Arouge are the same thing. Yeah, what the heck is up with Arouge? Arouge is like a lot of people's smoker. I feel like what smoker is to me, what Arouge is to the community. Like, what
don't
is
give
he
a
cooking?
flying fuck about a Rouge, dude. I
Really?
don't.
No,
Yeah.
that's crazy. No,
That's
no,
crazy.
No,
Arouge.
it's not. He showed up twice, dude. He showed up on Sabayori and then Blackbeard, or not Blackbeard, when Kaido jumped off of Balloon Island or whatever it's called, Balloon
He
Terminal.
showed up more than that, actually. But yeah, like so specifically, Uruj could if you haven't, this is stuff that I've been cooking on for a fat minute. And I remember hopping into Dax Discord and live chats and things like that and cooking with him. And he just put out a crazy good video on Enel and Erouge. And you should definitely go check it out if you haven't already. And it will open your eyes to the absolute significance of the Mad Monk and the Fallen Monk Pirates. And it will be huge soon. And
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely need to see, like, he is, dude, I 100% believe Uruj will be present in the Elbaf storyline.
Oh yeah, I watched Dak's video. Like what I'm saying when I say like I don't give a fuck about him is like there's so much other more important shit to me going on in this. He's the last thing I'm thinking about right now. But I did.
He's
I did
one
watch
of the
Dak.
first for me because like this
Really?
is like honestly, there's so many things that are going on right now, and I could see like Oda does this thing where he'll drop breadcrumbs. Man, I'm sorry, everything comes back to bread, y'all. But he does this thing where he will set up things and then he will just like boop, let's see what's going on this half of the world instead, and then we won't get payoff for like another 100. I'm assuming that we are not going to get a full answering of all of the questions that we have been given in the Egghead arc, and that but I'm thinking that by time we do get Erouge's significance, this is when all of the dominoes start falling. He cannot hold back anymore once we get to, I believe, that point. And I don't just mean like the first panel that Erouge is in. I mean like actual like reasoning behind his actual significance and his absence so far and what he's been doing and things like that. I think that is when all of everything will start to connect. We've just seen in Kuma's backstory so many connections that we have been waiting. So Cody's probably been waiting like 10 plus years for some of this stuff to make sense.
Or,
You know,
like,
because he's been
Arouge, though,
reading.
like, I mean, like, it's not like the forefront. It's like I have a checklist of like who are the major characters that we haven't seen in a hot minute that I want to see do something. So like we've seen Dragon in the last couple Dragon's been getting a lot of love in Egghead. Love that. Throughout Wano, it was like we were getting a lot of Sanji, Zoro, some Frankie love, some like not a lot of Usopp, but a lot of Luffy, and then like Wano love, like and like building on Samurai. I like that. Like with Egghead, we're finally getting what it feels like Chekhov's gun, and Oda's finally pulling the trigger on all these things that he had been setting up on for so long. Garps, the revelation of why Kuzan joined Blackbeard, which was mentioned all the way back in Fishman Island, which I've been telling people about because it was way back when Jinbei was talking to Luffy at the end of Fishman Island and telling him to be careful of Blackbeard, and he said, "Oh, I think Aokiji might have joined his ranks. I think he like you might want to be careful, Luffy. He'll definitely come after your power." Like we've been waiting to see how long, why Aokiji had done that, and to get that in Egghead, insane, so good.
Yeah.
What I'm waiting for right now, like the big questions, is like Arouge. They're like, what is he gonna do with the story? Smoker, what is his end goal, and like, how is he going to turn on the world government? Crocodile, how is Crocodile gonna come back into the story? Which we've seen with Cross Guild. Like Oda's been checking off a lot of these things on my boxes. The only things that make me like, I guess, like hyperbolic upset, like not actually upset, but like upset in like terms as like a One Piece fan, is like, how are we getting all this Rob Lucci love, but I don't see Smoker? Where is this coming? Like the payoff's gonna be there. I have the faith, but like it's just like, come on, man. You really think I want to see Rob Lucci over this? Like, Do I have to reiterate? He's a.
But so
How does Ben Shapiro say? Wet ass p word. Wet ass p word.
so specifically to get back to like the Arush significance that we could be getting is like I think that there's definitely like we saw like his reaction to going to Raijin Island, and he was obviously upset knowing what happened to Burka and him being a Birkin. And
like the three races of Skypeans. Like what happened that like NL wanted to turn on Birkin and tear off his own wings and replace them with the Daima drugs, like or drums, not drugs.
But like there's also like I think that like one of my favorite things from Dak's video that everyone here should definitely go check it out. It's phenomenal. But
Dak's video's
thinking about if he does have like a karma based devil fruit based off of the only attack we've seen him use, which was like karmic reverse or whatever.
Yeah.
But specifically if he is able to absorb in pain and transform it into power, look at what Kuma is doing. Kuma can literally take pain from other people. So he could like Kuma could just be like tanking hits with his ridiculous durability and then just boom, throw that pain into like if Kuma does like or if some form of, or if the at least the Nikyu fruit stays significant, that would be one of the most ridiculously powerful duos.
Shout out to Desnes, a dwarf in chat. We love you, Desnes. We were just talking about you. Actually, yeah, Desnes, we were just talking about you. I'm drunk and just came back from dancing in the club. Woohoo! I'm glad you're drunk. I won't ask you then. Actually, enjoy your time, man. Enjoy the vibe. Did you see Luffy on that screen? Did you see Luffy?
Vex, to give you some tinfoil evidence, like big tinfoil evidence, Rouge stuff in Elbath. What if when Kaido, because like look, Kaido falls off Balloon Terminal, right? And then we see a Rouge. So at the fall of Kaido, after that the next big thing we're gonna get is a Rouge.
I think that would be poetic, but I don't know.
No, I know. That's why I was like, it's extra tinfoil. I can't read chat right now because my phone's dead. So I'm excited to see what Cody's typing out because I feel like he's talking to Des.
Cody's not typing. No, that's the Last Arc YouTube channel. They're asking where Luffy was on the screen.
It's our ghostwriter. Yeah.
That's the ghostwriter. It was not Cody.
But no, I think that specifically there's so much that leads into what Urouge can provide to the story. And obviously it's all speculation. And I can't like stand on any of it with 10 damn toes. But like I think that it would be so ridiculously crazy the amount of different things that could become significant as soon as this guy really honestly speaks his piece, because this could be what brings the moon actually into the equation, with like the capital or the city on the moon literally being named Burka, and with him being one of the only remaining Birkins we know of in the story that would even be possibly willing to exposit what that significance would be. Is crazy to me. This could actually bring the moon to the Straw Hats or vice versa, which is something that a lot of people have been tinfoiling about for decades now. And I think that would be crazy. That's just one. That's literally just one of the things that Urouge can provide to the story.
Yeah, I think him tying to Enel is definitely going to be what brings him back and what brings Enel back. Like, him tying to Enel is like the whole thing that like makes sense. Especially if he was the god that could not stop Enel from taking over Burka and destroying it.
Or the knight,
the god knight or whatever it is.
So like it would, I think, dude, it's so crazy, like the amount of connections. And I've been like having these like vibes for such a long time, and then Dak just drops this fire video about it, and I love the parallels that he made as well, between Kuma and Vegapunk and potentially Urouge and Enel, and like the how this could be a continuation onto their story if we don't get everything that we need from Kuma and Vegapunk, because a lot of people are assuming some tragic demises of either one or both of those characters in this arc, that we could still get information through different mouthpieces for that same kind of arc, through Enel and Urouge, specifically with the automata being like from Karakuri Island, which is where Vegapunk is from. They were made by Dr. Tsukimi, and then Enel has a full army of those. And like with them looking for the infinite power source or like a better power source and things like that. That's literally just Enel, like at this point. And then specific, like there's so much crazy significance to the duo, and like yeah, Dak just put it way more eloquently than I am. Everyone go check out his video. It's fire.
It is.
But
It's really
I need Urush to be like I need ASAP. Literally as soon as possible. I am fiending for it at this point, just like bread.
You're eating bread. Stop. Oh my goodness, vexyz. You gotta be kidding me with this bread stuff. Knock it off.
No, I don't joke about bread.
Oh my God. I'm not joking either. Oh my goodness. So
with NL. Oh, sorry.
oh my goodness. Like other big reveals of the series that we've been waiting for a very long time, and something that I've been waiting for a long time to be revealed, is the 21 Supreme Grade Blades of One Piece. Glades. 21 Supreme Grade Blades of...
I believe in you.
21 Supreme Grade Blades of One Piece. I am the special grade sorcerer of the last arc. Throughout heaven and earth, I alone am the coping one. But like I've been waiting to see like where these like other weapons and stuffs are, and like Oda casually dropping like, oh, this one's one in an SBS and here or there, and it's like it's very tight to heart where he's like very like, where are the rest of these? Where are they, Oda? Where are they? Like,
I mean, I'll save you some turmoil. 2 of the Kukuri blades are supreme grade. I'm just saying it right now. The Helmeppo's got 2 of them. Shiki's probably got 2 of them as well.
you think Shiki's leg swords are 2 of the Supremes?
I would, yeah. I mean, I think so.
Do you guys
It's
think
not even a troll.
Shiki's abilities in the series will be?
You cut out.
No, sorry. Do you
Shiki's
think
abilities in the series will what?
affect like be the same as his abilities in the movie? Like I guarantee he still has the float fruit, but do you think he'll use them in a different way, or like we'll actually see the full might of his power? Like more so than the movie? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so we know that I don't know, dude. Udon kind of changed a lot for me because I watched Strong World before I got caught up into all the way into Wano and everything.
Yeah.
And like seeing like what a Sea Stone prison training arc can do for somebody, like I'm hoping that it's like the opposite of Strong World, where they're like, he's old now and he was in prison, so he's weaker, and that's how Luffy defeated like a non-canon Yonko level threat, a pre-time skip and stuff like that. Like, no, I really hope this guy gets like his full glow up. And even in a supposedly weakened state, dude was able to just pluck islands out of the ground. Like, we saw Kaido do with Onigashima, but like multiple of them, and formed like a completely like dude just literally formed a full archipelago in the sky.
Okay,
Yeah,
but like, okay, I gotta defend Kaido, and I never thought I'd ever be on this side of the fence of doing it. But like, come on, Kaido had to use flames to do it. Kaido had to like literally pick them up with like actual like other things. Shiki could float like the island itself. All he had to do was cut the island out, and then it just apply his fruit's power to it. Like, Kaido had to lift. Kaido's strong, and while Kaido was doing all that, lifting that stuff, he was fighting not only the 9 red scabbards, but 5 of the worst generation.
No, I get it. I'm not talking shit about Kaido. I'm just saying.
I just like, yeah, I get it. I just like, I gotta.
Yeah, the Onigashima. Yeah, the Onigashima thing was a passive, like that. It's not like he was like. That's not like it doesn't speak to his like full abilities. He was literally no sweating it.
I think it was exerting on him because he still like had to use like it still strained him to an extent, because whenever he got strained in battle with Luffy, the island started falling.
Yeah, but I don't think that was anywhere near his fullest extent. Is what I'm saying. Like it's more of like I don't know. I'm not trying to get into like full power scaling here, like but it just reminded me of like Doflamingo once he like set up the birdcage and things like that. Like once the thing was activated, didn't really seem like it required a lot of effort.
No, yeah, I get that. I guess it's just like just moving the clouds once he's holding it, but it's like it's crazy to think that he could fight and do all that while holding it.
Yeah.
Like if Kaido were to come back in an arc and say, "Ha, Straw Hat, now you have to fight me while I'm not holding an island on my back," I would be all like, "Okay, that's actually a fair statement, Kaido. You're allowed to say that. I let you. You get
Do you
away
guys
with that."
think Big Mom and Kaido are coming back?
Yes,
I think Big Mom is. I don't think Kaido is.
I
they're
don't think
both
Kaido
coming
is.
back. No,
I don't think Big Mom is either. And you know I love her. I think if she does, it'll be in a very small capacity. Like she is like burnt beyond belief, incapacitated completely, being taken care of by her kids. Katakuri is the new leader of the Big Mom Pirates.
that's crazy.
I did want to say one more thing.
It would make sense if Luffy unites the whole world.
About Shiki though.
What?
Yeah, like I
Vexyz
just wanted to say
spit
one
on
more
Shiki.
thing.
Okay.
Not spit on him, but like,
Spit in him,
on him,
have him
Daddy.
his
Oh,
spit
bro.
inside you.
Bro, no. So I think it'd be like really interesting because for Kaido, that was like just a thing that he did, and it was a huge flex, and it was like, ha ha ha! Now that you're put on a clock, it was almost like when Frieza was like, now in like the whole planet's gonna explode in 1 minute, 24 episodes later or whatever. Like this was like him just kind of like big flexing, right? Like but he was still able to do a lot more. I would love to see like with the whole Shiki, if we do get like a full on Shiki fight, if he's literally just throwing islands at people as just a normal basic attack. He's just like, here, just eat this island. And it's like it's like at the end of like Kingdom Hearts 2, where there's like literally just entire buildings just getting thrown at you and you have to action command out of the way and stuff like that. I would love that.
And Shiki would be a force to be reckoned with. Like that's insane. Like I didn't even think about it like that. Once you said Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm like, oh my god. Yes.
Yeah, you're just throwing islands at people casually. I need that.
What if that's the warlord Ace defeated and we never see it?
No, he was in jail. He was in Impel Down at that point in time.
Yeah, Chapter 0 is canon.
100% canon.
That means Garp and Sengoku had to stop that boy. And those are my boys, dude. That's the respect I need for Sengoku, man. I love that line where Garp has. He's like, "That's right, Sengoku. Keep your hand nice and firm, because if you don't, I'm gonna kill that bastard." Oh, like, dude, like I wanted to see the hockey poured off of Garp in that moment. I want a redone, like. I want Marineford Redux. I want like Marineford Shippuden. I want a Marineford with hockey glasses on. Yeah, but like with us being able to see hockey and us as the audience being aware of hockey at the level it's being presented, could you imagine how much different the fights would look?
It would get all these Mihawk slanderers to fucking shut their mouths. Like,
no, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't.
I'd be yapping. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Dude, it would be nothing but adding to my allegation list. I'd be all like, dude, Mihawk's hockey shut off really quick when Shanks pulled up. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, Shanks, how is that even like?
I mean,
all right, whatever.
They used to be rivals, and then he really turned tail and said, "I wasn't paid to do this." Listen, man, I told you.
Shanks Solo versus the entire Red Hair Pirates is
guys,
different.
Listen, I told you.
Is Yonko level, Mihawk is Warlord level.
That does nothing to do. Those aren't power
Somebody
levels.
mute this man. Somebody mute this man.
Just saying.
You know I just say things to say things. Like, I already know Mihawk and Shanks are very strong, and their battle was enough to even make Whitebeard impressed. Obviously, they're both strong in regards to their own swordsmanship, and nobody is going to slander each other in their own powerhouse ranks.
Yeah, but...
Like, I'm just making funny allegate because hee hoo hoo ha ha. Mihawk bought his paint at Home Depot. Stocks are rising.
It's not funny. First of all, he's a Hobby Lobby guy.
There's a fact though that I do want to point out though. Mihawk
the Home Depot stocks.
did not leave a scar that we've seen on Shanks's body, but Blackbeard did.
Blackbeard's a goat. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, but we don't know the age of either of that. Doesn't. It's still conjecture.
I'm just saying.
No, you're just hating.
No, I am. I'm hating. Like, I love you guys.
I don't hate. Mihawk's a cool character.
No, yeah, he is. He's dope. I'm not gonna lie. I know I talked about.
Man, you
about
cut
how
out.
Oh, sorry. I said I know I talk about the live action a lot, but I cannot stop gushing about Stephen Ward as fucking Mihawk in that. He was so good. But Mihawk,
Man, I
yeah,
hated Shanks.
I did until the last episode. The last scene with him, I was like, okay, yeah, I can see it now. Give him a little bit more time with the character. He'll come into it.
He'll grow into it. He's got a couple years before he shows back up.
Yep. And when he does, it's gonna be fucking meeting with white.
When he meets back, I was already thinking of just like Marineford, as it'd be like he's gonna be pissed it took him this long to come back, so it'll be really great acting. How dare you try to kill this man? It take this long to bring my contract back.
I mean, to speak on the live action, now that they know that the hype is actually delivered from season 1, I think they would be foolish to not film a lot of things in advance. As far as they're not just filming season 2 right now; they're filming everything they can if they know what they're doing, right?
Yeah, like flashbacks.
I know from a budget standpoint, like obviously that's a lot more complicated, but yeah, like it's just it saves you money in the long run if you spend a little bit more on season 2, so that you don't have to go back and redo this and that and this and that for 3, 4, and 5.
Me and Desmond have talked about this. Yeah, like it's a smart idea.
Oh man, do you guys think we're gonna get any One Piece live action video games?
I hope not, but yes.
We're gonna get a Nintendo.
So people can
Switch.
see Jeff Ward Buggy top 1 in the verse.
Yeah. He killed Buggy. I'm so excited. Like, imagine they get to now. Imagine they get to Egghead and we see Jeff, big ass Buggy with the sheet that makes his body look gigantic because he's stretching his fucking chop fruit out all the time. Like, imagine we get that Jeff Ward Buggy. Like, that would be fucking great to see him stand up to Crocodile and Mihawk.
It'll be a dating sim.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The speech. We're going after the One Piece. Like,
is that a dating sim?
Yeah, it'll be a dating sim where you only through the correct actions that you make throughout the island and making the correct bonds with your friends can you progress throughout the story of One Piece. And they used like models and like artwork from like the live action so that you could experience the live action story with all your favorite cast and crew members.
But so it's a dating sim, but it's about making friends instead of actually.
Yeah, it's about making Nakama. It's a Nakama simulator.
Yeah, it's a Nakama simulator.
God.
And the cutscenes are just traumatic flashbacks.
Mother C starts playing. Like,
Golden Olden just starts coming in like. Oh yes.
I am defeated by bread. Bread stocks are up, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I love bread. Bread makes me horny.
What?
Guys, I'm 100% convinced that as soon as we get off this stream, Vex is gonna have sex with that sourdough bread.
No, bro, that ain't. That is my child, bro. Like that's disgusting. Like, I would eat it, but that's it.
Eat it out.
Oh my god, both of you are terrible.
This is getting clipped. I'm writing down at 10:13, so I'll know exactly the stream started. Bro,
that's not how you timestamp, but okay. Like, oh
I don't have the
God.
ability to timestamp right now because if I pull up anything else on this laptop, it'll destroy itself.
It's already halfway there, brother. We need to.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All proceeds from any super chats and donos made in a Chadmirals thing should go to getting Lucas a better mic or laptop.
Hey, Lucas, Since you're pretty far in Bleach now, you just finished Soul Society, you said? And you started
Yeah, I'm like
Arrancar?
halfway through Arrancar. Like
Awesome.
they're where I can tell you exactly where I'm at.
No, I got a
He-
question for you. I just needed
Okay.
to know that. Ichihime or Ichirukia?
Neither. Sorry, I know you weren't asking me, but neither.
Yeah, that's not the question, though.
I'm drawing a blank on both characters. I'm gonna be 100% with
Okay,
you. I might not be that
Ichihime
far.
is a ship between Ichigo and Orihime, and
Oh, okay.
Ichirukia is a ship
No,
between Ichigo and
it's
Rukia.
obviously no Rukia and Renji, dude, all day, every
Thank
day.
you.
Ichigo and Orihime.
Oh my god, yes!
No.
Yeah, dude. Rukia and Renji all day.
Dude, you're
All
spitting.
day.
I'm loving
I'm
it.
calling it. In the
Loving
series,
it.
they're gonna get together. In the series, they're gonna get together.
No comment.
No
I
comment.
just.
I think I know what yours is. You're like Ichigo and Tatsuki. Or that's Katie's, isn't it? I think that's what she
Ichigo
said on
and
stream.
Chad.
No,
Yeah,
stop.
Ichigo and Chad all day.
Are you serious?
Chad.
Punch brothers until the
I
very
love
end, bro.
They're doing some kind of punching.
No. Like
No.
Vex, what's your shipping? There's no way you're like Ichinel. No way.
I mean, I just don't like Orihime for him. Like, I felt like there was a lot of things that could have made me like it, and I don't think any of them were like. I don't know. Again, it's been like a decade since I've been big into Bleach, but I just think that like literally I would prefer Ichigo with like Uryu or Chad over Orihime, like anyone over Orihime. at this
No
point,
way,
because they're
dog.
just-
When Orihime had that speech when she was leaving, if I could
Dude,
have.
that's what I'm saying. Like, when she was, oh my god, no, yeah. Uryu is like asexual to me. I'm not gonna lie. That dude has no riz. He has no riz at all. Like,
Oh, he's the Digimon Emperor, bro. Like, but no. I don't dislike Orihime as a character. I just don't like her as a romantic interest at all.
that's fair.
At all.
That's literally her whole character, though.
You know what?
It's literally not.
You know what shonen manga has the best romance though? Dawn to Dawn. Just gonna say it.
Start
gotta
reading
spread
it
the
to
word.
me at Betty Bice.
Okay. That's gonna
No,
be a
I
hard
go to
one
bed after
to
you. That's
describe.
not gonna work. Like,
No. Yeah.
like, no, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. I want to get into it, but I'm probably just gonna have to wait until the anime starts airing, which will be soon because we just got a trailer for it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I hope you get to watch it. Like, because wait, do you watch subtitled animes?
I can watch sub. It's not my preferred. I'm watching a few subs right now, but it's
Okay.
just not my preferred. So the issue with me and manga is a lot of times it's just black and white. Black
Yeah.
and white is it's so easy for me to miss a lot of like nuance and detail and even entire text boxes, and especially when it's like on a site that's like riddled with a ton of advertisements, where
Mhm.
like shit just pops up randomly, and I'll just like literally just scroll right past an entire page sometimes because I'm just like, oh, fuck that ad, because like I don't register. Like it's just my eyeballs are terrible, y'all.
That's why I asked about like the subtitles. I wasn't sure like if you'd be.
Yeah, I can watch like any form of anime, like sub and dub and all that. It's just like
Okay.
black and white manga is a lot more difficult for me. I'm rereading through, excuse me, like One Piece colored versions, and it's just a lot more pleasant for me. And like I'm reading through Steel Ball Run extremely slowly, but the colored version because I would have no idea what is even happening in a black and white version of Steel Ball Run. It's crazy.
Yeah, Steel Ball Run crazy. JoJo's kind of go off the walls in the manga. Oh my god, I could talk about JoJo's forever. Have you read any more yet?
Me?
I'm at like 63, 64. I'm not like
You were
I'm
at
almost
64 when I last talked to you, I think. So.
Yeah, I haven't read. I think I've read like a chapter and a half. I've just been really busy like these past 3 weeks.
And then
And then
Lucas is still
yesterday,
on part 2.
Yes.
bruh.
You're still in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nasty Ninja.
1971.
Nasty Ninja knows what's
1981?
up. Ichi Renji. That's the true ship.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, no! You guys are driving me nuts. This is like people who are like, oh my gosh, Robin Law, and I'm like, no, Robin's been a thing for far
Robin.
too long. You get that out of
Robin.
here.
It's always going to be Robin. And it's not just because they're my favorite two straw. It's like, it's there, man. They're in every color spread together. Like, Robin interacts with Frankie so much throughout the entire series. And think about what Frankie said to her on that train. He was rizzing her up. That is the
Not even
deepest
that.
of Riz.
Not even
Yeah,
that,
that is
dude.
the deepest of Riz, bro.
Robin grabbed his family jewels. Like,
Yeah.
let's get real.
Willingly. Just went for it.
Willingly. She wanted Frankie to be on the crew so bad that she grabbed him by the jewels and metaphorically dragged him by his balls to have him join the crew. Just saying, like, Nutty Renji, are you
Oh my goodness.
oh man, Bambietta Konohamaru. Why not? Because why not? Man, dog, freaking Griffith Guts. Why not? Like, oh man.
I've seen that on some sketchy sites before.
This is hilarious. This guy.
Luffy Akainu, because you already know he's good at fisting one of his brothers.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
stop. Oh my
Clip it.
god.
Somebody clip that right now. If someone timestamps that, I will. Oh, I'm not going to say that on stream. Never mind. Oh god. Pause. Oh goodness. Shit. Cody, we've both been so out of fucking pocket tonight.
I'm just vibing. I'm just eating bread. Yeah, I'm just over here eating bread.
Oh my
while
god, the bread. I'm telling you what's gonna happen to that bread once we get off here. He's gonna get some butter.
No, stop. Somebody mute this man, please. Oh
Goku and Vegeta should use the Dragon Balls to change one of them.
Yeah. Spit right now.
You wouldn't. Oh my goodness. You will. No, it will be okay. No, Will, you gotta. Okay, man. I have. Oh my goodness. Okay.
So many words.
I don't know if I should say it. It's like I'm stop. My brain is fighting my heart.
Listen, guys. If you want more in-depth and crazy out-of-pocket takes, you can absolutely click the links in the description and follow Straw Hat Lucas on TikTok and SSJ8 Cody as well, where they can be as off the walls as they want. But YouTube is not about all that.
No, he can say this. It's the spiciest Dragon Ball theory I've ever heard.
Sorry, yeah, I have a spicy Dragon Ball theory. I have the same spicy theory where that in the same way that Griffith took everything away from Guts to get his kingdom come, Guts will take away Griffith's kingdom with his.
Whoa!
Yo, shout out to vexyz, the lurking legend with the 5 Last Dark memberships. Hit the gwitty for the witty.
I'm trying to get Handsome to be a member. Well, Nelly got a member. Dandy
Nelly?
Man,
Is that Nelly? Nelly? The Nelly? The Nelly?
Handsome, you gotta turn on your gifted memberships. If you hit the little $sign thingy, then you can like hit the 3 dots at the top of like the menu that pops up and then enable gifted memberships. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be throwing random gifteds all night. And yeah, if you enable that, I got you, fam, because you've been in so many of our. You're all up in the Discord. You're all up in our live chats. Yeah, big support. And we do have members only content coming soon.
So, have you guys? What are you guys most excited to see in 2024? What upcoming anime are you guys looking forward to other than Dawn to Dawn?
I got through
Frieren is apparently going to be a 28 episode first season, so that will go into 2024 for sure. Because I think they're only on episode 12 right now. I am so ridiculously hyped for the continuation of that anime. It is Honestly,
What anime?
one of my favorite, Frieren, at
I saw
Journey's
that on
End and
Crunchyroll.
Beyond. Dude, it's so freaking good. Oh
It's
my
pretty
goodness,
good.
Cody.
It's pretty good.
I don't.
It's phenomenal. Like so many, like oh, dude, watch it. Like
It's just
I could say
fantasy.
so many
It's
things.
just fantasy. Like
It's
really,
more than
it's
that.
good.
It is so much more than that, bro. Because the way that their storytelling is like like the you I could literally go on for like an hour about
Ooh,
how good the
3 day.
show is.
I would be hyped for Slime if I was a fan of isekai, but I'm not. I'm only canonically a fan of 2 isekai ever, other than
So
Digimon, because we all know Digimon's the best
Slime
isekai
Slime
ever.
is like an S tier isekai. So I mean to
Uh,
reduce it down to just isekai is
Yeah, but
crazy.
like the only 2 isekai I like are the 2 best because I'm spoiled, and I think they're the best, and nothing will ever change my opinion because my opinion is fact, and that's a fact. It's
Okay, you need to open your mind up a little bit more though, because there are some amazing isekai that
I
are
just
not
like
those two.
I have tried opening my mind a bit, but like after 10 episodes, if I'm just not vibing with a show, I'm not vibing with it. Like,
yeah, that's how I am.
but like I've tried with Sword Art Online, I've tried with Dot Hack, I've tried with Overlord. I just like there's just isekai I just cannot get into. But
Dude,
Yeah, I would say every isekai is great, but there are definitely more than two good ones.
no, I get it. But like the 2 best for me, like the ones that hooked me and I was like, whoa, this is isekai? I don't believe it, was Mushoku Tensei and ReZero. Like those 2, like episode 1, I was like, whoa.
Wait, you
Whoa.
haven't seen Konosuba?
I tried watch Konosuba is one I've tried, and I've tried like 3 times. I've gotten like 15 episodes in. I've tried it dubbed, I've tried it subbed, I've tried reading it even, and I just it's a little just like I don't know.
I
The
love
humor doesn't
Konosuba.
hit for me. I don't know. I don't know what it is about it. I can't put my finger on it. Like
You should check out
something.
Ascendance of a Bookworm. It's really, really good as well. I absolutely love it. It's like if they wrote, it's like if Mushoku Tensei did like the right thing with a full-grown person getting into the body of like a child, like but which I love Mushoku Tensei. It's really, really good. But I did not like it. A lot of the decisions that it made. I'm gonna not go into a lot of details on all of that, but I absolutely love that anime, and it's really really good. But check out Ascendance of a Bookworm because like that is
I think you're like thinking
it's
about the
crazy.
same gripe I had about it with the full blown person being in there, but once they like reiterate that like reincarnation and like being teleported, it's the same thing is like a totally different thing. Like they expanded on that in season 2. You remember when they found that other person?
Yeah, no, I
Like
really like a lot of what Mushoku Tensei has been doing. In so season 2 was phenomenal.
phenomenal,
Season 1
dude.
was really
I
good.
never
Yes,
thought you could mark me on my words on Chadmirals. I never thought a slice of life school anime would get me so hyped. But oh my
what is
god,
it?
Mushoku Tensei had me on the edge of my seat every day to watch this little boy get up and learn magic at a school. So good.
I
Mushoku
mean he really
Tensei,
didn't learn. Yeah,
jobless
he really didn't learn
reincarnation.
much there,
No,
but
he didn't. But I mean, like it. It. I was floored with this anime.
it's
Season
my
1.
second favorite school arc of 2023, but my first is definitely still Ancient Magus Bride season 2, part 1 and part 2. Phenomenal, like a school arc. It's crazy how I cannot even begin to describe to you the depth of the character design of each of these side characters, and you get to like really fully like you just get like little tastes of them at first, and then they just do such a phenomenal job of explaining the entire psychology without just like showing you like big sad backstory, but like you get to see it through many different people's eyes, and because they do that, they bounce around between perspectives because specifically the two main characters, are emotionally stunted individuals who do not understand basic human communication in the same level and social cues that all of these other individuals do. And so you get to see them slowly start to understand and things like that. And it is crazy how well done it is. I'm obsessed.
Speaking of school anime, I just finished watching all of Kekaishi, and I am almost wrapped up with the manga extras that they didn't adapt into the anime. It's only 52 episodes long. All of it's dubbed and subbed on Crunchyroll if you want to watch it, or if you don't want to support Crunchyroll, you know where to find them. Yo ho ho. It's Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I wanted to answer your original question about like which anime in 2024 besides Dawn to Dawn that I'm excited for. Like I said, I haven't been watching a lot of anime recently. The one that I'm dreading the most, though, is that there's going to be another season of. And I'm gonna watch it.
Hold on,
So
you cut out. You cut out like
He said Made in Abyss.
okay.
I'm almost positive he said.
Yeah,
it.
I said the one. I don't know which one I'm most excited for besides Dawn to Dawn, but I know the one I'm dreading the most is Made in Abyss because I'm gonna watch it and it's gonna be fucking terrible. I know it. Like it's gonna hurt me, and I know it. But like,
I haven't watched that, but like
it's
beautiful in
No.
the most tragic possible way imaginable. It's so twisted, but it's really honestly like
I think you both did
the
like
world
Kekaishi.
building. The world building in Made in Abyss is absurd because every like new layer you go down, it's like an entire another realm of existence basically, and like the laws of physics themselves are like rebuilt as they get further in. It is so phenomenal. It's like Studio Ghibli gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Like it is so.
And it makes you uncomfortable in a lot of fucking ways, man. Really problematic stuff in it. Like it's a gut-wrenching anime, like legitimately gut-wrenching anime. Like
that's cool. Kekaishi's not.
no.
I just I will watch. I will check it out when I'm in a better headspace. I think like when I'm ready to.
Yeah,
like, it's
there's like some cool shit. Like there's like a self-contained like ocean, and like then there's like an upside down forest,
All
and
right,
there's
guys.
like these like beautiful landscapes.
Fine.
It's
you
so
got
cool.
it. You got it. You brought it out of me. All right. Yes, I will watch Made in Abyss. It's one of the best animes I've ever seen ever. All right. Is that what you wanted? Is that
No? I'm
you
just
wanted the
explaining
Nuksaku reference?
I'm just explaining why it's beautiful, but also not beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did. Made in Abyss is a masterpiece. It's so beautiful. I cannot believe I've ever laughed and cried so much at the same time. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
We're gonna get demonetized because that's what happens to every Nux video. But no, 3-day. None of us have finished season 2. No, none of us have finished season 2 of Made in Abyss. Lucas has not. I have not. You have not because it is.
I'm gonna binge it.
It is so
I've got
painful.
3 episodes left, man. I've been chugging through it, and it's so fun. And by chugging, I mean taking like my last break between the episode I last watched and the next one was 2 months because after the one I had watched, I was like, I don't know if I can keep watching.
I haven't watched an episode in almost a year. That's how long I've been on break.
I'm gonna binge it tonight. I'll do you a reaction on tomorrow's D&D.
I'm praying for you.
Cody.
I need you to, Cody. I need you to be okay. I need you to be okay. Take your time.
Okay.
If you get to a point where you're like, I can't,
guys,
walk away.
Guys, I'm very versed in this. Listen to me. I binged all of Berserk in 2 days, and that was over 300 chapters. I'll be fine.
Yeah,
I was fine.
No, what I will say is, don't read Made in Abyss. Watch it.
Yeah,
I'll watch it. But
Kekaishi
is a story about this 14-year-old boy who grows up on this schoolyard, and he goes to school with this other girl named Tokine, who's 16, and they both have to go out to the school grounds at night to stop these yokai monsters named Ayakashi from attacking the school grounds because there's like a mystical power at the school grounds. And so like they've been having to do this since they were like children, like 4 and 6. Like they've been going out and hunting these monsters with this technique known as Kekkai barrier technique. So what they do is they assume a stance with 2 fingers, they summon a square, and they make their own barriers, and then they trap the monster in the barrier, dispel it, and they use their staff to send it to the other world. It's a really cool like anime setup and like concept, and like the way that they use day-to-day school life training arcs and everything to progress the character of Yoshimori and Tokine. Super cool. And one of the coolest things I like about Kakaishi that surprised me, and we were talking about it earlier, and I was going to bring it up, was the author's not afraid to kill off characters because they introduce a fan favorite character midway through the series, and in the anime and manga, both of them kill him off. It was one of like the most fulfilling character I felt it. It impacted the main character to drive to like make hasty decisions and like impacted the plot. It like they fully utilized the character's death to the fullest, and it really like had a long-standing impact. Like I was really satisfied with the finales. Yeah, Nasty Ninja knows what I'm on about. Kakaishi is really good, and I think if you guys like any like modern shonen, like typical battle shonen trope, you should watch
This
that.
sounds like fucking awesome. So will you DM me what you're saying right now? Like the title of the anime? Because like I'm not gonna try to pronounce it on stream. You know, not that good,
bro. I loved writing a script for the news coup, and like I was like, Lucas is not going to be able to pronounce this or because like it was specifically for 1099, where we were like, oh yeah, we get to the Shikeru Kingdom, and like we get to I wanted to put
names.
so many different proper nouns in there, and just watch Lucas not fucking deal with it. It was perfect. It was perfection.
I did say some of them in Japanese though. The ones
I know. I literally, while I was typing that up, I was like, Lucas is gonna struggle so much with this. Like,
dude, my Japanese pronunciation is not good.
Oh my goodness!
Sometimes I nail it, but the other times it's real bad when I mess it up. I still can't say Rukia's older brother's name.
Byakuya Kuchiki.
Byakuga.
Oh
you're trying. You have to be trying.
That one was bad. No, I always say Byakuga.
I remember Lucas used to like make TikToks, and my favorite thing to do is make a stitch and be like, "This is just for Straw Hat Lucas. If you're not Straw Hat Lucas, don't watch this." Lucas, it's pronounced Renji Abarai. Renji, because he's like
Abarai.
No, I don't know. It was a Kiku. I wasn't.
Oh my god! You were like Ikiki, or I was like Ikaku Madarame, and I was like,
Ikaku. I was like, I don't know how to say this, man. Yeah, like no, yeah. I don't know, man. Because sometimes, like I said, I'll nail them. I'll fucking like nail them, and it's like, okay, hell yeah. And then other times it's bad. Boys, I won't lie. I just realized that it is like almost 10:40.
Oh my goodness. Well,
yeah.
Do you want to like sing your praises and let these 5 people know where to find you?
Yeah, you can find me right here on the last TikTok at straw_hat_Lucas. And
you cut out.
Oh, damn it. No, you can find me right here on in the last arc Discord as well. Can you guys hear me now? Is it cutting out?
Cut out again. So last time it was you could find me on the last, and then it cut out for arc, and then this time it cut out for last, and we only heard arc.
You can find me on the arc.
If you hear me now, find me.
Yes.
You can find me on this channel, The Last Arc, and you can talk to me on the Last Arc Discord, or follow me on TikTok at straw_hat_Lucas. I did just announce that I'm taking a break from TikTok until about Wednesday. Yeah, you can find my content on there. Binge it while I'm away. Get caught up to my little lore that's going on over there. Ooh.
And then vexyz, can you tell the oh wait, Lucas, you have more to plug.
Yeah, I have one more to plug. One beautiful thing to plug. A magnificent thing that you need to see, and that is tomorrow on twitch.tv/SSJ8Cody. We will be streaming some One Piece D&D that is immaculate. It is perfection. We have a good crew already, and we have another crewmate coming in this week, and it's going to be perfect. It is. So please join us over there for that. Me, myself, vexyz, Cody, DMing. It's a time to be had. And if you do miss it, you can find the VOD here on the Last Arc channel as well, but we would love to see you there live with us. Yes, sorry.
Yeah. If you guys did miss the first session, sucks. No, I'm sorry. Actually, it's totally convenient. You can actually go onto our playlist here on the Last Arc channel and look at the One Piece D&D. We have the Cody 8 first session that Cody uploaded onto this channel for all of your wonderful viewing pleasures and whatnot. And watch it, like it, share it, get caught up so that you can be there for the live tomorrow and not be as confused. But yeah, it's a wild ride. It is so much fun. Like, we love you, Cody. Go to DM.
Go to DM.
Well, vexyz, I think you're a goated rear Chadmiral of Chadmirals, and I also think that you're the goated cook of the last arc. Where can these wonderful people find you other than Tuesdays for Group 2? Because Group 2, I think, solos on Tuesdays.
That's true. Yeah, Group 2 is we are returning on Tuesdays, which we are not away anymore because we were on last Tuesday, but we're still returning, and I'm gonna keep saying Group 2 returning this Tuesday. If you wanted to, you can click the link in the description for my channel, vexyz Lurking Legend, and you can give me a subscribe. Got a playlist on there as well with all of the antics, most of the antics of the Scarlet Pirates, where I am a DM of my own One Piece D&D campaign. We got a lot of lore piece going on right now. Had a huge rough and tumble fight with an entire like desert petting zoo situation last session. It was pretty good, but I had really jank audio. I literally just got all my Black Friday stuff in the mail, so I'm getting a new mic setup, a second monitor, all this other stuff. We're on the up over on my channel. About to step up the quality hardcore. I'm also on the last arc, this channel. I'm on almost every single stream. I'm in almost every single chat. I hang out on the Discord. You can all hit me up there. Link in the description for that as well. Last Arc is a ton of fun. We love all of the people in the chat. We love you guys so much. Make sure you like the stream, join the Discord, get in the conversations, cook in the theory section with us, see the news coup behind the scenes stuff, and yeah, like it's a ton of fun hanging out with all these people every single week, multiple times a week. It's the best part of my existence. I love the Last Arc, and we have some really, really, really crazy streams coming up soon, like big things in December. We're planned pretty much all the way up until the Christmas week with straight heat for you guys. So if you want to catch those announcements as they go live, or as we start to make them, obviously tune in to all of our streams, but join the Discord and you can find out before anyone else what's going on. Like, we will be doing a stream tomorrow with Kev DOG. He's been on with us before, and we can't wait to cook with him again tomorrow. Looking forward to that as well. But yeah, lots of good stuff.
All right, guys, you knows what it's been. It's been Chadmirals. You can catch me, the Special Grade Sorcerer of the Last Arc, SSJ Cody, here on the Last Arc. Be sure to find us here on the Discord, where you can play TCG with us. Find us playing games, just hanging out in VC. Chat it up with us about theories. We love having the discussions with all of you and all the members. Thank you so much for joining us here on stream, where you can find me here on the Last Arc YouTube channel, where I'm always just gooning and being a goon and just throwing hot takes out left and right, keeping everyone on their toes. I love that I have these wonderful two people here for Saturday D&D, as they've already talked about. It's so hard to plug my own stuff when you guys are so much of a part of my life, but
That's right.
I want everyone who's watching this and keeps calling me out on it. I will stream. It's gonna happen, guys. Stop it. Keep it going. I love the encouragement. I'm gonna come back. The comeback of streaming Cody is gonna be amazing. It's good, but find it on SSJ Cody. You know where to find me, and thank you all so much for this wonderful night. All of you are goats. Have a wonderful night. We love you.
Peace. I told you I was gonna get you, handsome.